Well, hello there, and welcome to session 57?
Mm.
I think it's session
Sounds right.
57.
Yes.
Good.
Yes,
Uh,
my
I
notes are
don't keep
numbered.
track.
Excellent. Thank you for keeping notes. Adventures in Aanthara. We are back. Twilight Heralds. We are here. Mostly. Brief recap of what happened last time. The party making their way up north towards Ilmara entered the large, long, sort of canyony gorge situation that they had previously had a couple of harrowing encounters in. Met a strange lady who apparently studied very large worms, which raised some concerns. Had some conversations between themselves and with Rylas. Learned a little bit. One person really learned a little bit about his past. Met with some very dangerous, problematic hound creatures that started to fight with them, which then drew the attention of a massive purple worm, which did diddly squat, quite literally, because it never got to take a turn, owing to the fact that Brightwing banished it and then the party nuked its face off upon its return.
Died so well.
Yeah. And
Well, that's
then
fine.
they proceeded to struggle mightily to get it out of the hole and open it for further investigation.
Nobody's
However, no, true. Once doing so, they managed to find in its innards quite a few interesting things, gathered them up, and had another night's sleep, another conversation with Rylas, and then a day's travel. And that is where we pick up. I believe this is travel day 3. 1, 2. Yes. Northward, which means you're pretty much halfway. Night has come. Evening has come. You find a place to camp. Is there anything anybody wants to do this evening? Twilight Heralds.
Grinding away.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
work on my scroll.
Okay. Add hours to those things.
I don't remember where I put it.
Does anyone have spell slots left?
I have.
Yeah, we slept.
We slept.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Yeah,
all
you
of
have-
them.
We
full
we never
sufficient.
told Willa, did we? No, we did. We
Yes,
told-
Yeah,
you
we did.
did. Somebody
Mhm.
sent it to
And
her that night.
We said that we were crazy, or she didn't know who we were.
How many
You
hours?
did wake her up in the middle of the night.
How many hours do we get for like working on it for?
We'll say 4
Okay.
per night.
Yeah,
Um,
I have. I think all my spells.
mhm.
If you need ascending, either one of us can do. Hey, wait, maybe not.
Oh no, I was just. And she'll kind of wave the little gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we're worried something's gonna attack us.
Well,
Run some more tests.
Oh,
the only thing that I have that does any kind of elemental damage is very loud. I would probably avoid that one given the worm situation.
We're not out of here yet, right? We're still in the canyon.
You are still in the canyon, yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, then we can
incidentally,
save it.
Faye, since you were given the item and its instruction and notes, it doesn't have to be elemental. It just has to be magical.
Oh, bet.
Mm-hmm.
I could use
Spell damage.
when you my wild spots. It just sort of comes naturally before it uses up power.
I could use something that would. Well, I've got cantrips.
I mean, if
also
we're
true.
still in the canyon, we don't need to be doing this. Just in case something else happens. So, just a thought. If we're in a slightly safer location, and we wanted to do that.
Have you mentioned that item to Rylas, or are you talking about this amongst the group, more or less?
I don't think
No.
so.
I don't think we've mentioned it, but I don't know that it's like.
Brightwing?
Keep it
Not really a
quiet.
secret.
Question.
Yes.
If I cast Shillelagh on a staff and I hit it, is that magic damage or is that just melee damage?
It's melee. That doesn't count.
You could certainly try
Oh
You don't know.
shit!
to that extent.
Might as well.
Because I don't know. I mean, it doesn't cost anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, go for it.
Do you just want me to hit it or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try to make sure
Shillelagh.
she's not hitting like a structurally weak point or just my arm close enough or something.
Cast Shillelagh. Then I'll hit it.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Make an attack roll against Eclipse. Eclipse, are you letting this happen, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch you get a nat 20 on it.
I did.
Do it.
20 so-
I got a 15. I don't think that hits you, but You're
Make
letting
it.
me
We'll
hit-
make it with advantage because she's
Okay.
letting it happen. And also, she's not wearing her armor probably. If this is at night, like
Most
before
likely.
bed.
oh, then yeah, that hit. I had natural 18 that time.
Okay.
Cool.
You whack. Roll damage.
Yay. 8.
Okay. Eclipse, you are decently surprised by the oomph that you feel from this staff, given Brightwing's physical stature and the fact that it's just a little staff. But there seems to be some magic thump behind it. However, it doesn't seem that it is spell damage, and you see no reaction in the gauntlet.
Well, now we know.
How do you spell Shillelagh again?
In a terrible way that makes no sense.
Shillelagh. Shillelagh.
Okay.
Galaglag.
Yeah.
Shillelagh.
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 Celtic or something.
Yep.
Mm.
Celtic, say word.
Stick.
You're wrong.
Wax stick. That's really what it is.
A boomstick.
Bone stick.
I'm gonna take the lens of identify out of my thingy and then go over to Edgeworth.
Okay.
Oh, because he has the hat.
And I'm gonna take the hat and put the hat on the ground.
Okay.
Use
I'm not putting the hat
mid-conversation.
on. I don't care. It's like, one moment, please, Edgeworth. And I'm just gonna put the hat on like a head-shaped rock and cast identify on the hat.
The rock hears in its mind. Oh, hello there.
To the earth.
Oh, you're
Uh,
not one for talking, are ye?
Earth, wind, and
Okay,
fire.
you use the lens on it.
Mhm.
It is a hat of borrowed knowledge.
Whoa.
Which
So like the
you
spell?
should be able to find. Like the spell.
What?
That's pretty cool.
We put this on the fucking plant.
Yes, you did.
Listen, if it was gonna do something bad, Edgeworth would have stopped it. We
Mhm.
all know this is true.
Yeah, he definitely would have stopped it.
Hmm.
Oh, so that's why it didn't affect me. My wisdom's already.
You didn't try to cast the
You didn't
spell.
use it. You just put it on.
It's true. Oh wait, no. I think I looked at the wrong thing.
That's cool.
Incidentally, it's not. Well, let me just double check this before I give you some false information. Oh,
It's just a
Okay.
skill, not the ability, right?
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. So you can choose
So-
one skill if it's a
One
dexterity
skill, and if it's based on like what
Yeah.
modifier the
Yes.
skill uses, is what it changes. Okay.
Correct. The mechanical effect is a single skill. The it's a word for
Visual
appearance.
effect
Thank you.
is the ability used for
Oh,
the skill.
brain power. All the
That's
brain
true.
cells active.
It's Friday.
This is not just a talking hat. I don't know why it talks. I think that might be an interesting side effect. But this can make you a little bit better at one thing for a short time, if it's something that you're not particularly good at already. But the hat itself will also change appearance when you do that.
Really?
I think it, unfortunately, might require a spellcasting ability to utilize. But it's pretty cool. Does this do I get that feeling? Because like there's other items, like the book, where if you didn't have an innate spellcasting ability, you couldn't utilize that feature of it. You're
Get to
muted.
be
Muted.
attuned?
This one is not attuned, it doesn't look like. And Matt's still muted.
Matt's still muted.
Matt's still muted.
Hello. Wait, have I not said anything this whole game?
No,
Yeah.
we've heard you. It's just been.
Matt.
Okay.
The whole game. Such
Listen,
a
I don't know what's
monologue
going
the
on.
entire intro.
That's a good
I'm
point.
just sitting here talking shit.
So this is how I intend to rule things until further notice. And if anybody finds anything they want to let me know on, you let me know. It's a somewhat item by item thing because some things like the rose require a significant funneling of magical power to do. So when you asked Rylas if he could use the rose, the answer was no. The Arclight primer and this are not. They're much more simplistic bits of activation, and so I would say that those could be used by someone without spellcasting ability.
Hugo couldn't.
Hugo couldn't what?
Use
Use
the
the
arc light
Arclight.
primer.
Oh, that's right. I did say that.
Arclight says in its
Oh, but
attunement
it requires
that it has
attunement by a spellcaster. Yeah, okay. So if it says that, it's a full no. But for other things like this that might be fringe,
It's
just
open.
double check.
Oh, we could all use this. Could help someone be more persuasive, more insightful, more sneaky, anything.
Well, should we use it for the gala then?
Well, it only lasts an hour and then we'll revert back into looking like this drab grey hat. So he
Okay.
can't hear me because he's not on my head. So I don't think I hurt his feelings. But it could be something useful. I think we should probably plan on, I don't know. I'm just thinking of what we can bring in with us in regards to like items. I think our list may be kind of limited.
Do you mean into the gala?
Mm-hmm.
Certainly anything they clock as dangerous or threatening a weapon of some kind would be questioned at the very least, unless you're attending as some sort of guard, security. Something like this, I imagine, would not be much of an issue. Many of these people are magical in nature and possess various items they keep on their person.
Hmm.
So I can't bring in my knife.
I suppose that one might be fringe. Don't exactly know where you'd plan on keeping it either.
There are places, Rylas.
He kind of nods and casts his eyes down slightly. Fair enough.
How big is the knife?
It's like a dagger. It's pretty. It's a pretty. Yeah.
There's a.
It's a pretty fine
There's
dagger.
pocket knives and then there's
There's-
daggers.
Yeah, it's not actually a pocket knife. It's called a pocket knife because it opens a pocket dimension, but it's basically a dagger.
Okay.
So, yeah, a little less than a foot. Yeah, several inches.
How big is the bag of holding?
Very large.
That's what I thought.
Oh, you mean externally?
Yeah.
It's like a knapsack
open.
situation.
Yeah, but it doesn't look pretty.
Tote bag. It does not look. No, it looks adventure-y.
This one shows it as like
It is not Louis Vuitton.
no, it's not. It's not pretty. Yeah, this looks like a satchel.
Yeah, it's very satchel-y.
What do we need to take in? I think is the question.
Well, I had
It wouldn't be a terrible idea to take in what you need in case something threatening does occur. Glances at you, Nas.
It's a shame that we don't have a bag large enough for our limitless talent then.
Hmm. I don't know whether anything will happen, but that's what you're there for. So they're not going to search your bag of holding. It's not really possible without turning it inside out, which is unlikely to do. People don't get invitations to these things typically without being of some standing, and while there is absolutely no trust between just about anyone, there is a level of expected decency.
as of right now, the most suspicious things in the bag of holding are
That's
a triple-decker hammock, the chest that we just found, and a very large cask of wine. Everything else is pretty mundane.
got the heads in there.
That heads.
They won't be in there for very long, though, right?
That's true.
Are we giving those to the wind?
Thought we were for the sake of them interrogating.
They'll need to be, or they should be presented for that.
Mhm.
The
And for
knife
confirmation.
also holds pretty mundane stuff except for our money. The blight oil cure is in there,
Hmm.
and the reserve diamonds are in there as well.
Hmm.
I definitely need those.
Mhm.
But the rest are the letters, pocket watch, stuff that were originally there, plus my own doodads, as you say.
Perhaps we should put the seeds in there as well.
Oh, that'd be very smart. Yes.
I'll pull it out of the bag of holding and pass it over to you.
Do we have all of them?
Sam has one.
Does Sam ever give it back?
Oh,
we would
yeah,
have
she
definitely
probably
gotten that
kept it.
back.
That's
Yeah.
probably going to be up to Annika,
Yeah, we'd have to figure that one out.
unless you guys would have asked her for it.
TBD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TBD. Let's
Figure that
TBD.
one out.
TBD.
Incidentally, did you? I believe not, because if I'm not mistaken, when you gave Rylas the debrief, you very much stuck to the specifics of the actual task, so you would not have told him about this,
No.
these, and this side experience.
Really
Mm.
relevant.
wasn't. It did not seem like something we needed to discuss. So no.
All right.
You planning on starting a garden?
I'm gonna look at Brown.
I could make a very nice one, but these are not that sort of growth. More growth in your own abilities for a brief moment in time, though it seems they're pretty inert at the moment.
All right.
And I'll open up time and space and put
Okay.
my seed in, put face seeds in. Is there anything?
And that's it.
I'm not so.
Anything anyone wants to put in before I close it up?
Perhaps this. Well, it'll be alright for now.
Incidentally, it's getting pretty cluttered in your pocket knife,
In my little fucking neck. I'll take it.
It's not becoming a problem yet, but it's just like it's a little
It's
bit of
just-
a hoarder's, like a
it's
Raven's
little-
in that
Oh,
situation right now.
100%. Because there's like
Yep.
dried leaves like on the side of it.
Herbs.
There's
These actually have
herbs.
like a small hammer making little shelves so she can put more stuff on top.
Honestly, I was thinking about making shelves.
Like one of those one of those little locker shelves that we all had,
Yes!
like for the little skinny
Get in
lockers.
there. No, a lot of space is freed up because I did have the toy boat in there, but I took it out. So now
Mm,
there's a good chunk of space.
okay,
The
word.
toy boat's not in there anymore.
I want to see Leah's drawing of everything that is inside of this pocket
Uh-huh.
knife.
That'd be so much fun.
Hmm. It's
Just
like
imagine a locker. Like
I just think of like
Rylan's
one of
locker.
those little like
Riley's locker.
the I Spy books or whatever they were.
Yes.
Mhm, literally what it is.
Yes.
Hmm,
I feel like there's like little
that'll be another
sketches.
puzzle.
There's
Mm.
definitely like Khaing recipes for like medicine on like tacked to the walls next to the herbs of like what it is. Probably a little sketch of Nas as Yasnip in the corner somewhere, like first when she met you.
Giant
Hmm.
crocodile tooth hanging out somewhere.
There is a crocodile tooth in there.
Uh. Well, did we discuss just before we get too much further exactly how we mentioned using the rod, not the immovable one, the other one that makes things actually move, to get into the shaded wind unseen? Did we discuss the best way to do that?
Wasn't it to make one in the cart? And then hand it to Rylas
It's-
to make.
It's the other end that is
Visibly.
a question. If I'm going to do it, that means I need to meet with you somewhere to get the rod after you create yours.
Well, we make it in the before you
And-
enter. We can make it in the cart, and then
Can you
you can take
provide
it
us
with you
some
into the
sort
city.
of an icon or something that we could drop on the desk as we walk in to signify that we're here and we could come under some other guise?
I also thought that he was going to leave and arrive in the city like a day or two before us, like at least a day, if possible.
If it's a day, then that's a
Well,
problem.
maybe not a full day, but
More like a few hours, most likely. I'm not sure I entirely follow Yosnip.
A note saying that we have the permission to enter the grounds to a certain area that you give to
Oh, of
us that we can
course.
drop off at the front desk. We can come in under some other guise,
Yes.
use the
Well,
rod.
that is. Do you mean physical guise or?
We had mentioned disguises.
If that will be the plan, I think the only note to be made is that I will need to know what they'll be so I can include that. Certainly, it will not be an issue for you to gain access. The only question is the secrecy of your access. I can leave a note. I could be there inside.
Theoretically, if we split up, waited, one of us uses the rod to activate inside the grounds of the home somewhere, wherever it is. And then myself or Yasnip could be invisible, I could be someone else for a moment and scootle on over to the Shaded Wind, meet up with you, and then put the other end up somewhere inside the building in a safe place, and then everyone else could just walk through.
From my understanding, you could take on some other appearance with ease. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'll pull out the
Magically.
flute and play a little ditty and cast Disguise Self, and I'll look like Rylas.
Oh, shit. Okay.
With a slightly, taller hair and, a slightly bigger nose.
Uh-huh.
And, just...
Okay.
You'd actually hear Nas crack up a little bit when he sees it.
Probably not that particular one, but...
No, this is just an example.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that seems largely doable. Is there... if I'm not mistaken, I'm not a spellcaster myself, but there are ways to see through that if you have reason to suspect it. Is that correct?
Not, not this particular spell. If you have the ability to see through it, you may. But
I think it's a... God, what is... There are some creatures, oh god. It's gonna sound like dragons, but those don't exist here.
Anymore.
Some creatures can see through illusions.
with a keen enough eye, yes.
Probably then we just make it quick, and I'll handle the portal half. You just give me the item. But it seems feasible, yes.
Mhm.
You alright? Any other particulars that need to be worked out?
I think most everything else depends on the conversation that we have with your guild.
Yes, I agree.
And do you intend to take a day or two before this?
If the appearance is to keep things, how you say, I'm not sure how you say.
On the down low?
Is that how you say?
It depends on what you're going for. In quiet, secretive, out of people's mouths and ears?
Of norm, I guess. If Faye is visiting her home,
I see.
And she would want to stay home, right?
Not exclusively.
Yes. But the first night, oh, I don't know. Don't know how.
I
But
think
you
it
are
was
That's
really
largely up to you. You should behave however you normally would.
yeah. It's not like we wouldn't go out and do things though.
That is true.
I mean, we'll have to go out and we've got plenty of time. We've got a couple of days.
Keep face. That's how you say.
Keep face.
It came to me.
I know, but it is worth noting, being public and noticeably public is one of the better ways to throw off suspicion that you would have any issue being public and notably public. So if it's not out of the norm, I would rather suggest being noticed. The type of people who go to the Radiance Gala enjoy being seen. Typically.
Don't know if I enjoy the gala then.
I don't know you all that well, but I would say it is likely to be out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
We've got time to hammer out details. I think I would prefer to meet with your guild the same day that we arrive, if possible, just to get it out of the way. Personally,
Alright.
if anyone else has any objections to that, then I don't like waiting.
No. It just means I'll need to debrief them quickly upon my arrival, so. But, understood. Who's on first watch then?
I'll do
take
it.
it.
That's a good pair.
No, we must fight for it.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that though.
Just keep his bag away from him and he won't have a weapon.
Hold my fists up.
You would win, yes, Nim, if that were the case.
What do your stones say? Have you finished many of them?
My what?
Your stones, your the things you throw, and some float, some don't.
What are you talking about?
The thing you picked up from Shorshana in the mountains.
Not stones.
Some of them
They're-
could be stones.
Some of them, actually, I don't think any of them are stones. Talking about. Oh. I don't think any of them are stones. Oh no, one is stone. One is from cliff. I don't think they'd work very well right now. You need a full set. I do not have one yet. Building it, but it will take quite a while to do so.
Does your stone one have an icon on one side and not the other?
I mean, I can check. It's a rock.
It's a rock.
It has the rune on one side.
Right. So we flip it, and if the rune is on top, I'll take watch.
Alright.
And if the
Okay,
rune is
okay,
on
okay,
bottom, you will go to sleep.
Wait a minute. No, you can be sneaky. I know. You don't you throw me off. I know. You go to sleep. That is the rule. Okay. I'll take it out.
Mm.
Evens, Yasnip, odds, Brightwing.
Okay.
Flip it. It is a 4. Alright, fine.
Sleep well.
Keep your eyes open this time.
They were open last time.
As people begin to settle down, Rylas kind of plods over. If you're not opposed to it, I might join you. Seems like it could be useful to have an extra pair of eyes.
Is that a personal slight?
I'll call it a observation with undertones.
Works for me.
All right. Okay. Everybody else goes to sleep. Roll una perception check. Ooh.
I can't read it. $15.
Okay. Initially, Rylas sits a good ways away and seems to just be meditating for a while. But then he sort of takes a breath, turns back. I hope you know I don't harbor any suspicion or ill will towards you.
I wouldn't believe that you did.
That doesn't mean I'm not without questions. And it doesn't mean that I would trust you implicitly with every last bit of my being, but I consider you an ally. I would hope the same in return.
Disagreements are common among allies.
So they are. Ideally, principles would be foundationally common. And I understand you might come from different places and backgrounds than I do, so I don't expect us to agree on everything.
Mm.
But I believe we have largely the same goals. I am a bit curious what it is that brings you out here, drives you into this sort of thing. I can see it a bit more clearly, I think, with the others. Nods towards the sleeping group. Eclipse has her duty and responsibility. Brightwing appears to be following the call of her higher power, whatever that may be. Faye seems intent on finding and preserving a story worth remembering. You're a bit harder to read. Largely, I assume, by your own intent. You prefer it that way. But something's driven you here.
I guess you could say that I have a bit of a soft spot for children. At least that's how it started.
The
And
kids are
from
proud.
there, them Sawfeld. Even the ones that we haven't met yet. I still think we have a number of them, 2 specifically, that we know were taken, but we don't know where. They shouldn't be just forgotten about.
No.
But I also hold quite a bit of weight in my friends. You ask why I'm here, it's to protect them. They helped me. So I'm helping them.
And are they your only source of help?
Insight check.
Roll an insight check.
This guy. Everyone's trying to find out who your warlock patron
Nine.
is.
What'd you say?
9.
9?
One of these days, someone's gonna find out.
Brian gleans this question and where it's coming from. Can you let me know if Nas gleans this question and where it's coming from? Or is he going to take it more literal?
Interesting question. Okay, tell me why you think you know.
I think that he suspects being a warlock.
Okay.
Or some source
And
of
what are your
power.
reasons that you think he suspects that?
I think it's purely because of the mischievous or the hidden time, because he just disclosed talking about how that I'm purposefully withholding or I'm trying to not be read.
Mhm.
So Brian thinks it's tied into that.
Okay. So the reason I asked that is to determine whether it's from things that Nas has observed
Mhm.
or just things that Brian knows.
Okay. Yeah.
That sounds like it's a little on the line. So I think it could largely be up to you to judge
Okay.
whether you think that Yasnip sees that in it. I will say, just generally speaking, Nas knows him to be a very inquisitive person who's very good at reading and drawing information out of things and seems to be perhaps probing a bit with that intent.
I'm going to make a roll on
Okay.
Naz's confidence.
Okay.
I mean, we've had some other help, yes. People have offered us items. We don't do it all alone.
Weapons, perhaps?
A few have popped up.
Do you believe you know and understand the motives of these friends?
Do you?
No.
What's your want of trying to help us? The wind's motive. Would it not also potentially align on some sort of principle?
I believe so. There are an untoward number of secrets wrapped up in this, let's call it a plot. However drastic that word may be. And based off some of the things you all have uncovered, that list of names might include some very notably important ones that we are tasked to some degree to try to maintain balance. To your question of principle, we don't consider ourselves much of a moral compass for the world. We're not a temple or lawmakers by any means. But history is full of examples of those in power making choices outside the A rock falls down the cliff. You both look
Everybody dies.
up. Outside of the normal balance. And those moments in history typically don't go well. It's part of our job to maintain the memory of that history so that we remember and don't repeat those mistakes. And as a result, it's sometimes part of our job to suggest alternative courses to those mistakes before they're made. But while I agree we align on those larger principles, I was more asking about more individual allies.
I think as it is, everyone has their own personal objective in it as well. I feel there has to be some sort of a selfish element. It's hard to believe that anybody would just help out of the goodness of their heart and for nothing more.
It's not impossible, but it's not common. Perhaps our friction is simply from the fact that you very much enjoy your secrets, and I very much enjoy uncovering them. It's my trade, after all.
Am I just an item for you to solve, Rylas?
Just that, no. But you are curious. And some of the solution is easier for me to assess.
Some illusions you can't just see through. I enjoy those more than... And I will cast Minor Illusion of him with a larger nose and taller hair. That's where real magic is.
Alright. Well, whoever your friends may be, wherever your skill set may find its source. For now, I appreciate the competency it brings to this group.
If it puts your mind at ease at all, you should know that balance is one of my strong suits.
Somehow, despite that being perhaps one of the most true on face value things that you've said, I feel that there's still something under it.
That's where the fun is, Rylas. And the pendulum swings.
Well, if the pendulum swings, perhaps it will make you feel better to ask me a question. There's been quite a lot of probing from my end. Seems only fair.
Has he been writing this?
No.
Say you solved the puzzle. Is this for you? Whichever one you think you're working on. Is this for you, or is this for the wind? I see you haven't been writing. Is that because this is Rylas's curiosity?
Largely, what I record is things of value to the wind. Sometimes things for myself as well. But it's not everything. Sometimes I just wish to better understand someone off the record, as it were.
And I guess with that, my true question would be, if it was someone that you cared about enough, how would you handle the weight of knowing that disclosing information about them could potentially put their life in jeopardy? Would you still write it? Or would you withhold it? Would you keep a secret from the wind?
He takes a deep breath and sort of interlaces his fingers. I imagine you'd prefer a clear-cut objective answer, but if I'm being honest, it would likely depend, both on the person and on the secret.
Just looking to know if it's a possibility. I don't expect to put a scenario in front of you that you're immediately going to click with, but I have this thing about people that are so blinded by what they follow or who they participate with that they don't see the bigger picture. And I would like to think that the group that I am with is capable of that change, and I've seen it in them. I just want to know if you are.
I think, at my best, I certainly try to assess the full picture, primarily. I try not to let emotion get in the way. However that may be in any given situation. I believe I can find the right path on my own. I just largely feel that the wind is interested in the same sorts of things.
I think that fits. Say somebody wanted to gain some information that the wind had. You had mentioned that it was a shared knowledge. How would one go about doing that?
Visiting a conclave, making a request. Some people have contacts and access from a distance, but largely prefer face-to-face. And we wouldn't call ourselves a library by any means. You can't just get a card and check out any bit of information you want. But as I think I mentioned to you before, there's not a more commonly than not, the truth being known is better than the alternative. And so we don't make many decisions to withhold a piece of information from someone who requests it. Now, certainly there are pieces of information that are more dangerous than others. The names of certain people you have acquired, you and your group, are the type of information we would not grant to just about anyone. But that's more about the piece of information than it is about those who would inquire, if that makes sense. And that's largely because of the ongoing danger. Otherwise, if somebody wants to know something about the past, we typically see that as an honorable pursuit and don't ask many questions.
For instance, about missing persons.
Potentially. Though, again, it might depend on who and why. If somebody was looking for a criminal, I would hope that if we had that information, we had already gotten it to the right authorities. Do you miss someone?
At least one. Suppose I can stop by a conclave, see if they have any information.
Well, you'll be there in a few days. I hope you know At least until we finish this small trek. I have your back. And the backs
We've
of your
got yours.
friends. I'm glad to hear it.
And as I had said before, being clear, concise with my expectation with what happened in Olea was discussing the possibility of what could have happened. It didn't go that way. So to clear up any possible thoughts or opinions, I only think you're a little bit manipulative. Far less than I would have if the other should have happened.
I'm glad it didn't. He sits back, pulls his staff out, and just sort of rests it across his knees and rests his elbows on it and looks off into the dark.
What does his staff look like? Is it just like a bow staff?
Yeah, it's a bow staff that is made of some sort of like gray wood. Pretty simple looking, not ornate in any way.
I am going to put away my current project and begin a different one.
Okay. Incidentally, roll perception check.
Dirty 20.
You don't see much in the way of symbols or anything on it, but down near where his left hand would be, where he's resting it right now, you see what appears to be a couple words carved. You can't read them from here, several feet away in firelight at night, but you just see the bit of shadow from the light bouncing on what appears to be some scrawled lettering.
I will keep that in mind and try to take a peek over the next couple of days,
Okay.
pending other instances.
Okay. All right. Who do you wake up?
I'll wake up Brightwing,
Okay.
because she's not at her computer.
Amazing.
I will be there
Leah!
momentarily.
Okay.
One moment, please.
All right.
I know you want to
wake up
sleep
first.
longer, but you need to wake up. You were so eager to take the first watch.
I was feeding my cat, good sir.
Brightwing has a cat.
You have a cat. Faye has a cat.
Faye, cat. I was feeding that cat.
True.
I'm sorry?
It's your turn.
Oh, buddy. I will take watch.
Okay, roll a perception check. And is there anything you'd like to do?
Nah,
Okay.
I'm chilling.
What'd you roll?
I rolled 14 plus 8, 24.
Nope.
No, 22. I
Yep.
did math. I did the wrong math. 22.
Okay. Your night goes without issue. Nothing of note. A couple hours pass, and you can wake up a last person.
I will wake up Faye because Eclipse is gone.
Okay.
You go to wake up Eclipse, and she is just like face down in her bedroll, like the drool is stuck to the chin.
I
Like, too
let her
peaceful.
sleep.
Mm.
This purring.
Mm.
Elfie's
Oh.
tail twitches in his
Oh.
sleep.
Oh.
But he's like. So.
Oh, we're not in the hammocks, so I don't have to roll to not fall out of the hammock.
Mm.
That's good,
Roll a
'cause it was-
perception check then.
Nine.
Okay. Anything you want to do?
I think she's, because now that I've completed my long rest, I'm gonna flip through the Arclight primer and pick a different spell to experiment with.
Okay.
I haven't really done this yet, so
Okay.
I think that's a lot of what it would be then, is like looking through the primer and looking through like whatever copies of Hugo's notes that she had made on like arcane, specifically like more in the like illusion and mind trickery stuff, and seeing, now that we've talked about the disguised self and things like that, like just seeing what else might be available that could be useful that she could get practice where we needed it.
Okay.
So I have to look through them a little bit.
Okay. Well, when you find one, let us
Yeah,
know.
give
what
me a
you've picked.
minute.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna kind of giggle to herself when disguised self is in the book.
True.
Oh. That's fun. Yeah, we can. It's not like super time sensitive. We could.
Okay. Yeah, just let us know when you pick one.
Yeah, give
All
me a
right.
minute.
Long rest complete. You all wake up the next morning. Not long left on the journey. Somebody roll a one of each of the 3 checks, por favor.
Charisma.
Okay.
Constitution.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Oh gosh.
Natural 20.
Okay. Man.
What is
Six.
with
Hey,
this dice,
hey.
yo?
Hey Matt, you know what's
What'd
on this list?
Oh
sorry.
gosh.
16 plus whatever we're adding to it.
Okay.
Unless it's the straight roll, because I don't know.
No. Okay. You guys wake up to the, except for Faye, who's awake, the beginnings of very light pitter-patter of rain as those dark clouds that you guys saw coming in at the end of the fight appeared to arrive, and a slight rain is beginning. And you
Can I
proceed.
ask
Yeah.
Druid's
Yes.
Craft to see what the forecast is for the day?
Oh, okay, sure. You cast Druidcraft, and much like down in the tunnels when that little ball of sun appeared, you see this sort of roiling gray, and within it, droplets of water that begin to mix with the droplets of water that are coming from above, and there's like this sheet of rain through it. Looks like probably in store for a rain. A good amount of rain. Did you say something, Faye?
Yeah. I'll be like kind of, as we're moving, kind of banging around in the back of the cart for a few minutes. I'm looking through items.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pull out, like, I have a lamp, like an oil lamp,
Mm-hmm.
and I will I'll have that out and I'll be banging with that. And I will kind of come up between Yasnip and Brightwing sitting on the front of the carriage.
Mm-hmm.
This may be geared more towards you, Yasnip, but you two both have discerning eyes for different reasons. So I ask your opinion. And she'll brandish the lamp. And it was like, I don't know if we've seen this before, but the lamp previously was pretty not in great shape. It was loved. And now it is like polished bronze, brass. There's like some little like trinkets. There's like engraving in it. Tell me what you think this would fetch. What would you pay for this?
Okay. Nas and Brightwing, roll a... Is there a specific roll?
It's an investigation check.
Okay, roll an investigation check. Is it made at disadvantage or something like that?
No, it's against my spell DC.
Okay. Well, I will say, actually, Brightwing, make it with disadvantage.
About to
because
say.
you're Brightwing.
19.
Ooh. Two. Okay.
So the longer you would look at it, Yasnip, you would see kind of that there is like an illusory sheen over the outside, and you can see some of the dents and the scratches that were you can see like the glass has like smoke stains on it instead of being very clean. So you get it. Brightwing, this looks like a brand new freaking lamp.
Great.
A fancy one, too.
That's
You don't
awesome.
really know how money works because you don't use it, but you imagine this has to be like
That's a lot of money.
7,000 gold?
Yeah, it's a lot.
At least 7.
At
That's
least
a lot of
7.
money.
Somewhere between 7 and 7,000.
Oh yeah.
Like that one.
It's very pretty.
It's specifically supposed to make an item look more valuable, which could be helpful. I think it can also do the opposite. If you had something that was beautiful, it could make it look really bad. So something that you perhaps didn't like if you were to be robbed, and you wanted like a beautiful thing to look quite ugly. You could do the same thing.
Oh.
So
I think that could have its uses for sure.
yeah, and it's like at a glance you wouldn't notice it. You have to sit there and actually inspect it to see past it. So it could be keep it in the roster.
Was that one in the book?
Look.
Must have missed it.
Yasnip, are you trying to get that glance stealthily without being noticed?
Yes.
Okay, roll a stealth check
like,
and
I'm going to be very opportunistic about it.
Yeah.
I'm not forcing it in any way.
What
For
glance?
Sure. At whatever is on Rylas' staff. Roll a stealth check and an investigation check.
Stealth is 11.
Okay.
Nice.
Investigation is 6.
Wow. Okay. On this particular day, your attempt is met with an immediate putting away of the staff, not as a reaction, but just in that moment. And then he notices you.
You like the rain?
Ooh, what is your passive insight?
11.
Okay. He pauses for a second. It's all right. All right, this is going to be a bit more of a wet, cold day of travel, I assume, so we best get going. You guys head out. The day is indeed very gray, very rainy. Not pouring, not a storm, but not the most comfortable. The horses mostly seem not too phased by it. Crater every once in a while just
I'll grab like some little
Buddy.
sheets of cloth, like a stack of cloth sheets from like my disguise kit or something, like samples, and I will use prestidigitation to warm them
ooh.
and get and pass them out so everyone can stick them in their shoes.
Okay.
Nice.
Keep your toesies warm.
All right. Nice.
Not as hot as the scone.
Warm feet.
Okay.
Toesy toes.
Posy toes. Warm them, dry them, stick them in a boot.
All right. You guys make your way. You, from what you remember of the journey south, believe you're getting close, very close to the end of the, this sort of pass, as the day draws to a close. And as it does get closer to dusk, you start keeping an eye out for some place that's a little more sheltered given the rain, and it has picked up a little bit more as the day goes on. Somebody, I will say probably Eclipse and Rylas, since largely I think you guys are probably more in the front. Roll survival checks. Oh, it was on a natural 20. Still pretty good.
The 14.
Okay. As dusk begins to come and the sun is close to setting, you see ahead, maybe a few hundred yards down the pass, this overhang of rock. Almost looks like a natural bridge, sort of. That seems wide and high enough that it might offer a good bit of cover. So you start heading that way, not that there's many other options to go in this pass. About 80 to 90 feet away, the horses, Eclipse, you feel this immediately, seem to grow a bit hesitant. And Rylas is also, like, takes a couple careful steps. Looks around. All right. Pats his horse on the neck. Maybe keep your ears open, Eclipse. Pushes forward. You get closer, and about 40 feet away, you see a figure stand up on top of this stone bridge, 40 feet away from this kind of overhang. From a distance, in the rain and in the shadow, can't make out a ton of detail except humanoid, seems decently tall. Halt where you are. Rylas reins the horse.
How
Do you
far
stop?
away is he?
About 40 feet.
Does he look sketchy?
Roll a perception check.
14.
Brightwing.
Oh, natural one.
4. I
9.
think it's still sub 10. 9? Okay. With a 14, you see definitely humanoid. Seems to be clad in relatively, like, tribal, not much or advanced or fancy looking clothing, though it's hard to make out the details, but just based off what you can see of skin versus clothing covering, and seems to have a staff in one hand.
I will whisper and cast message to this person.
Okay.
If your intent is anything other than honorable, I promise this will go quite poorly for you.
Roll an intimidation check. I'm going to say it's with disadvantage because it's only the voice and he can't see you and your level of threat from here.
I'd argue it's more creepy, but
It's kind of what I was going for.
Could be if this person, well, it depends.
It's a 19.
Okay. In your head, you hear, "No need for any issue." And then out loud, you hear, "There is a toll to pay."
See, that's the problem.
1,000 gold.
I'm gonna look
oh,
at
buddy.
Rylas.
You're going to look at what, Eclipse?
I'm gonna look at Rylas. And
He
just-
looks back at you. That's, rather steep, friend. I am not your friend. But if you are unwilling to pay the price in gold, you are welcome to pay it in blood.
Is there anybody around us? Like, are we getting jumped? Or is it just the one? guy?
I can't be
if you wanna-
surprised, Matthew.
If you want to glance around, roll a perception check.
I'll
I'm
even, like, circle the cart if I have to on Greater, just slowly.
Okay.
Say natural 20, Matthew.
Oh my heavens.
For a 24 total.
Ooh!
I also got a 24.
Are you glancing around also?
Mm-hmm.
I got
Okay.
half that.
Okay.
I got 10.
I got 10.
Let me double check Rylas's bonus before I do this thing. Okay. Eclipse, Brightwing, and Rylas. Not that I need to tell you what Rylas notices, because I'm Rylas. You get a bit more of a clear picture of this figure. As you kind of have shifted a bit and are finally coming to a stop. Tall, gaunt, with what looks to be like a gray pelt around their shoulders. And now close enough, what seems to just be very pale skin at first, you see what looks to be like a half-face bone mask of some kind.
Gross.
Bare-chested, except for what appear to be a few streaks of a red war paint or something else, and a dark black-gray skirt and a gnarled staff that looks to also be of some sort of black wood. Brightwing and Eclipse, not Rylas. It's not easy to notice at all, especially given the rain, which brings a general bit of like fog and mist everywhere. But with your rolls, you see a slight, localized, unusually dense pocket of mist on the ground under the bridge in the center of the pass. Not sure what it is or what it means. And all of you, even with the poor perception rolls, notice as from a number of places on the side, a few dark figures and forms begin to step out from behind rocks. Just slowly, a few feet, and then stopping, seeming to gauge the tension of the situation. You see what appear to be hyena-like humanoids. Several of them. Armed. There is no need for this to go poorly for anyone. Pay the price. You are
I'm a
clearly
hop-off
well
crater.
off. Okay.
Just very slowly, just passively.
Okay.
I'm gonna check the bag, quote unquote, that's on him. Just
The
saddlebags.
Okay. Oh, like just trying to
Yeah, I'm
seem
just
nonchalant?
gonna look like I'm just chilling.
Okay. Okay, roll a deception check with advantage.
God, everything's trash. It's a 5, so I'll say while she's doing it, even with the rain, her fur is clearly bristled about this.
Okay. You jump off. Rylas, seeing you, does the same briefly and sort of pushes the horse back. And Crater
Yeah,
also
kinda
instinctively
trying to
moves
turn
back
Crater
towards the cart
around.
a little bit. Yeah.
No, it's not this one, it's the other one. And I kind of get him to point behind the cart.
I require your answer.
Why do you need the money?
Do you want me to tell him to fuck off?
I mean, you could say it better than I'm about to.
I had an idea.
Okay, go
That's
ahead.
it.
Do you
Yeah,
There is
go
a
for it.
toll to pay.
I'm
gonna
gonna
cast
also hop out of the
banishment.
cart. Oh,
Oh! Hey, yo! Wait!
Oh my
gonna-
sweet lord! Okay.
Hey, yo! Okay.
Okay, let's see.
This is actually very interesting.
This will be
So here's
funny.
what I'm gonna say, Right Wing. What are the components of banishment?
How many people can you do with banishment? Does that matter by level? Or is it just the one?
No, you cannot
Just-
add.
One.
Uno más. A verbal, somatic, when whatever M stands for.
Material.
Material.
Okay. Which for you is just your unless there's a gold cost, there's not a gold cost
No.
item. Okay, so for you it's just your symbol. Okay, then I'm gonna have you roll I'll say it's an initiative check. This is you don't just get to throw something out without something being known or noticed because you don't have surprise in these people. If you make this quick enough, you can essentially move your initiative to the top of a particular round, assuming this kicks something off. So roll an initiative check. This isn't your initiative check, but this is a check to pull this off quickly.
Do I add my initiative or just a straight
Yeah.
roll?
Yeah, no, it's still at your initiative. There's a DC though. It's less about
21.
contesting.
Rolled an-
Okay, that beats the DC of 20.
Ah.
Okay, what's the save?
16 charisma.
16 charisma.
It's gonna go real bad, guys.
Warcaster is something about you being melee, right?
I don't know.
I think there's something
Warcaster won't
about.
apply to this.
no, that's for attacks of opportunity.
Well, there's multiple things involved in Warcaster, and I think one of them.
Advantage on
an
con
advantage
saves
Oh,
to
it's con
maintain.
saves to maintain. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. And you have advantage on saves against them, I think,
Yeah.
if you're in melee. That's a
Yeah.
natural 19.
Damn it.
Double check this person doesn't have a big negative. Hold on. No. Okay. You release
No, I
this
cast
spell.
something.
Ah, yes!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a
Actually, jerk.
big spell with a series of motions, some sound, and a flurry of visual that you've described before. And this person seems to like it. The color of the wiles wraps around him, and then he flings his staff to the side, and it falls behind him. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
We will take a break. So you can roll initiative before or after if you want, but we'll take a
Matt.
break prior to this combat. Yes.
I wanted to get to talk to Rylas. I didn't want to fight anybody. I was just trying to make this quick.
We can still make it work. Made the worm
can-
damn
Yeah,
quick.
you made the worm quick.
Yeah.
My initiative is 821.
Just trying to get the boss out of the way and then be like, y'all want some? Let us go.
My
And then
initiative
that's
is a
what I wanted.
20.
Do I have to re-roll it?
True. Yes.
Yeah,
so
that
roll
didn't
roll an
count.
actual initiative for this. That was just a check to pull it off in surprise fashion.
20.
Well, I guess I get extra time to make mac and cheese because I rolled a natural
Yes.
1. So you people do whatever you
Oh,
want.
my god.
no.
Come on.
Where is Rylas in this? Can you tell us?
Anyways,
In the initiative,
Yeah.
I can tell you. Yeah, I can tell you. Okay, so Faye, you were the 21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nas, you were the 20.
Yep.
Yasnip. Brightwing, you were
20 also.
20 also. What's your dex?
Not as
Never mind.
high.
That's mine.
No, it's not. It's not, yeah. And then Eclipse is a natural 1, which, let me quickly check what her bonus
I'm guessing
is.
Rylas is somewhere between Brightwing and Eclipse. Unless he...
Okay, that's a 3 for Eclipse. Oh, good gracious. And her dex is 1 higher.
Then the Knolls.
Okay. And Rylas.
Regular Knolls, regular Knolls.
Regular Knolls.
Rylas rolls a 14. Damn it all! Can I stop tying things?
No.
Okay. Alrighty. It is none of your turns because the
Mm.
Gnoll Hunters rolled a 22 on their initiative and go first. And that is all of these guys. So,
Little shits.
yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20,
You know, if Bradley was good at lying, I could have been like, the spell looked like it did something. We could have been like, now you only have 60 seconds to live. Or something.
This guy can't quite get there.
If this guy
He will-
touches my horse, he's not allowed to have arms anymore. That's
He
all
will
I'm gonna say.
action dash just to get to the other side. Okay. Ooh, you know what? Actually, they're gonna do this.
And they're blocking our way.
Okay.
Where's the fog? That gray circle?
Yes, the gray circle is the bit of fog. It
Oh,
seems-
that's
You
small.
don't notice that.
I don't know. He doesn't
yeah,
notice anything.
it's very localized, Brightwing. That's why you and Eclipse noticed. It's weird.
Okay.
Mm.
I thought it was
Okay.
covering the entire bridge, but it's just a little tough. Okay.
And this guy, as you can
That's
see from the
suspicious.
new token pack that I downloaded, is 30 feet up.
Damn.
Wait.
Is that what you were doing?
Also, I did that. I did that before
Ah.
because you guys rolled for.
What is
well,
that?
I won't s-
What is the feather?
It means up. He's
Oh,
up.
It's because it's used for flying commonly. In this case, he's standing up. Notably, all of these gnolls have a fur coloration that is quite similar to the pack of hounds you fought. It is their turn. They all rush in. One of them does not have its attacks because it action dashed. The rest of them are going to make 2 spear attacks.
Each?
Yes. On Rylas. Oh, ooh, that's terrible. That's gonna miss. Second attack. That's not that much better. Nope. Rylas' AC is freaking insane. And second Gnoll, that's gonna hit. Okay, so that is terrible. Okay, and last attack. No. So 3 of these rush up around Rylas. One of them gets there a little bit later. The other 2 take these somewhat wild spear slashes at Rylas, and he is more or less neo-dodging most of them, but one catches him in the arm. Against you, Eclipse. That's cacked. Terrible. Natural 5. 14, I don't think that hits. Fucking natural 7. And 18.
Still misses.
What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's rough for them. These ones rush in on you and make a flurry of attacks, and you are doing some of the same stuff as Rylas, but a little bit more shield block, spear knock away. One catches your armor and bounces off. Okay, that is their turns. Not the best. Faye, you are up.
I'm gonna look at Nas and kind of nod my head. And then I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay.
Do I need to tell you if I'm holding a spell, what I'm...
You do need to tell me what you're holding.
Okay, I'm gonna hold Thunder Wave.
Okay. Got it. Okay, and anything with your bonus? And you're staying in the cart for now?
Yeah, for now. Bonus action.
Incidentally, you guys are more like here, technically, because you're on the front of the cart.
No, I don't want to use my bonus action yet.
Okay.
Well, I guess I will, I'm gonna inspire Eclipse. Traditionally, in a cat fight versus a dog fight, the cat comes out on top.
Facts. Real. Okay, that's an inspiration. All right, you have a D8.
Yeah.
Okay. Yasnip, you are up.
I will nod back, hop up into the cart, reach into the bag to pull the weapon out, as true fashion. And as I do, I'm going to nod to her. I'm going to cast Vortex Warp,
Oh, shit.
where Faye will turn into this cloud-like mist in a dark gray with tinges of blue and apparate all the way up directly behind
Oh,
on top.
shit. You motherfuckers. Okay, that does not do any
And-
damage.
I'm going to use one sorcery point to quicken spell
Okay.
and use my astral shard to teleport.
Hey, yo!
And as I do, I will appear behind this creature with 2 attacks.
Oh my
weapon.
heavens. Okay, first of all,
So-
the Vortex Warp does no damage. Is that correct?
There's no damage. It is just it's a
Okay.
con save, but you can choose to fail.
Sure. Okay, wow. Okay, so describe how this looks visually, your half of it, because you said you wrapped Faye up to this thing, she appeared up there. What does your thing look like? Because no one's ever seen it.
I don't know what it would look like. This is the astral shard. It's the item that we found inside of the creature. So I would imagine that there is like this, because it's a small crystal, there is almost like this tear in space, essentially, and there is a secondary one that shows up at the destination, and it just pulls me in through it, and my person comes out the other side with the weapon already going through the slice.
Hell yeah. There are also tendrils of silvery mist that come out of both when you do this. Okay, make some attacks, and it's a save for the Thunderwave, correct?
It's going to be a charisma save.
Oh, you. Double check whether this guy has any things. No. That would be a 4.
Okay. So that's a fail.
Yeah.
He takes.
Oh my lord.
So he takes. 11 thunder damage, and then also, I think it's.
Extra necrotic or extra
It-
something from the charisma save?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. If
I think it's just like a plus something.
It's like a D8, I think.
it's a
isn't it?
I
D8,
thought it
but
was
I'm
a
trying to
plus
figure
number.
out what
It's a
damage type
D8?
it's a D8. It's the same as my
Jeez.
inspiration.
Wow.
Nope. Sorrowful fate. Psychic.
Ooh. Okay.
So 4 psychic, 11
Okay.
thunder, 4 psychic,
Okay.
and is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is not. This. He can't make a save to grab on. This is too much distance. So you all see Faye essentially teleport up to the top of this thing in a way you've never seen before in this tornado of air. Appear, and then there's this. And this guy goes flying, falls 30 feet, takes. 12 bludgeoning damage. Yowzers. And lands in the mist. This pocket of mist. Actually, you know what? Let me do a thing real quick. Okay. Okay, so what I will say is, what did I say? 12?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. So that's gonna be... Okay. And then... oh gosh. Okay, I'll get to that thing in a minute. Remind me the total damage was 12.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just do it right now, because when this happens, as it slams into the ground, where you would expect to hear the sound of body and bone on stone, you hear this like body against body. And the mist pushes out from the impact, and you see him rolled off onto the ground, I'll say right there. And in the space where he landed, coming up from a crouch, you see a different Gnoll. Much more spindly, whereas the other ones are all sort of thickly built. This one is much more lithe looking and spindly. Blood just stained the full area around its mouth. And where the others have kind of like maybe roughly hand-sized pointy ears, but like a hyena, this one's are much more elongated and come to a much thinner tip. It looks nasty. Okay, Yasnip, 2 attacks.
16 on the first.
Total?
16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That'll be 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And on the second attack, that is a 12 to hit.
Wow, that misses.
Alright.
Okay. Alright. What a turn, though. Okay, and you are opposite Rylas, who's pulling out his staff as you guys flank these creatures. Okay. It is this formerly misted creature's turn. You see it as it stands up from this crouched form to full height and opens its claws and licks around its jaw, slathers, and then rushes forwards towards...
Just kind of hoping that thing would just turn on the dude that just fell on it.
It clips. You get the sense that maybe it is serving or an allyship with this creature in some way. Okay. Also, okay, well that worked. It's going to make 2 attacks against you, Eclipse. What the hell? Where's my bloody D20? Do I
No,
not
no.
have it out?
You don't need that.
I do need that.
You don't.
Bloody D20! Oh, there it is. Sitting in the bag for some reason. That's terrible. That's a 16 to hit?
Nope.
Goodness gracious. Okay. That's a natural 20 to hit. So that's gonna be... Did you say nope?
No, no, you're right.
Okay. That's not the best on damage. 16 slashing damage from its claw.
-9.
You can intercept yourself?
Yeah, isn't it?
I didn't even know you could do that.
Other than me, so I'll pay it.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, yeah, you can parry.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. But that means it's a superiority, which is a D8. So I'm gonna roll out. Thing out of here. Let's see what's going on here. So -4, so 12.
Okay. And then last claw.
3 attacks?
That's 2 claw, 1 bite.
Damn!
That is a 21.
That does hit.
For 11 slashing damage. Okay.
I will use my reaction.
Uh-huh.
Oh no,
You
I
can't
used my
use the
reaction.
reaction.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Good. He won't hit that hard when I'm fucking unleashed. He's just getting it right now.
I could've-
Okay.
Decrease his crit range.
Ooh, true.
Being a predator.
That is that creature's turn. Brightwing, you are up.
Was that with flanking too? With the
It stacks
crit
with
range?
flanking.
It was an actual. Oh yeah, but hers, yes, does stack with crit range.
Well, I
Look at
meant
the flanking thing.
he
His crit was
didn't-
not.
He did
No,
not
his was
crit.
just a straight up
Okay,
natural
I just
20.
wanted to make sure.
I had an idea. I just don't know if it'll work.
Do it.
Well, no, unless you try it.
I know. Well, I want to protect the horses. Is the thing.
Do it.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Wind Wall around the horses.
Nice.
Interesting. Okay. You can you bend that? Like make
You
a
can
circle
shape
out of
it in any way you want.
Okay.
Just up to a certain distance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
50 feet. 15 feet tall, 50 feet.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
so
gonna
are you making a circle or a ring or what are you doing?
I'm circling it around the horses. I'll step out of it. So, well, I don't need to because I can cast from here. I just. Well,
Oh, a wagon.
yeah. Around the wagon. So I'll first. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll move. Say like here. I guess
Okay.
here. And then I'll cast Wind Wall around the wagon and the horses.
What's the total length you can do?
50 feet.
50
Like-
feet.
Do a half circle.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
okay. So more of a semicircle, but we'll say that that's basically what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or I mean, you could,
Uh,
you could.
Just doodle one.
How do I do it?
Imagine if I could click
Hold
this
on.
thing that I just made. There we go.
Just a little thing.
1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
It should
Yeah.
be 10 squares.
Yeah.
I like,
So it's basically exactly half of this circle.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, I could do this.
There we are.
Yeah.
There you go.
If you don't care about protecting the cart.
No, I forgot about praying the horses.
Okay, so you have made a wind pen for the horses. Okay. All right. That and then anything with your bonus action, you moved out.
I will shift. Anime transformation. Let me work that. I think that's it.
Okay. I will do this, Brightwing. Roll
Okay.
a wisdom check.
Is that an advantage because I'm shifted? Or was this?
Not if you shifted after casting the spell, so no. This is part of the spell.
Okay. 17.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to say that through the manipulation of this spell with the magic of the wilds, you manage it in such a way that the horses seem to understand the reality or the importance of staying inside as opposed to being freaked out by the swirling wind around them and trying to run away.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your turn. Rylas is up. Ooh-wee. He does not... He's going to go... Yeah. He's going to use Step of the Wind. Scoop-a-doop-a-doo to disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. and run over to this guy and make 2 attacks.
Did he take thunderwave damage too?
Yeah.
Hmm?
He
Okay.
took that and then 12
And
bludgeoning for
fall.
hitting the ground.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I can't roll will for anyone apparently. Yeah, that doesn't hit. A natural
Alright.
4 and a natural 5, but a natural 5, I think hits.
Come on, buddy.
Yes. Hoo-wee!
That made
Okay.
nothing.
4. Nice. 13 bludgeoning damage. Okay. He's already used his bonus action. So he runs over there, whacks this guy with his quarterstaff, and is now in combat with him. Okay. It is that guy's turn. Well, he doesn't like being down here. This is not how things are supposed to go. But he turns to this figure who's just rushed up on him, glares and growls at him almost, and then turns half his body back and looks back and raises one hand up and then another hand down, and you see multiple things happen as he uses his bonus action to draw several creatures up from the ground. You
What?
all hear as a series of what look like ravaged, bony corpses rise up from the ground. He summons undead with his bonus action, and then with his action, as the other hand comes down, you all see this almost like a small comet of black that it comes from seemingly out of nowhere and then grows and grows and then slams into right around here on the front of your cart and balloons outwards in this rush of black. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
I used
Everybody?
inspiration on it.
Everybody. Eclipse.
I can.
Do you can use your inspiration on it if you declare in advance.
Yeah.
Also, before you use it for that, do you want to make the roll for Crater, or do you want me to?
I can do that.
Okay. And you're going to use the Consti save, the DM inspiration for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, I forgot about this.
I'm also going to use my DM inspiration.
Okay.
So that's a dirty 20 for me. And then it's 11 on the dice for Crater.
Okay. What did everybody else roll?
An 18.
Okay.
15.
15. Okay. Nas.
You're muted.
Also 15.
Wow. You
I
guys
saw
have
your
an
lips move.
uncanny ability of hitting the DC. Okay, and then I need to roll for the horses.
Okay, horses. Did they get advantage because of the wind?
Nope. This thing was actually centered on them, pretty much.
Okay, I tried, guys.
Like I said,
What
if anything
in the
happens to my horse,
sweet hell?
their arms will not exist on their bodies. I don't make the rules.
I support you.
Oh my gosh. That's okay. All right. Okay, so everybody except for Crater
He had an 11 on the
saved.
dice. Does he not have a con mod?
He has a. What did you roll? Oh, what you told me was what he rolled naturally, which was an
Yes.
11.
Yes. I don't know what his
Okay,
modifier is.
let me hold on. I will check. It's a +1. That's not enough.
Damn, alright.
Incidentally, for future reference on Crater, he is. I consider him a war horse because of
That makes
his
sense.
experience with you. The rest of
Yeah.
them are normal riding horses, which have a little bit less HP.
Yeah.
But Crater's a war horse. However, that's still not enough.
Yeah.
So Crater takes 25 necrotic damage. Everybody else takes 12, which, because the fucking horses, the other 3 all saved, they all have 1 HP. Somehow, this is what I do in my life to
I
myself.
take 6.
Ooh,
Nice.
you take 6.
I'm
You are
resistant.
resistant. Yep. Crater crumples to the ground.
Buddy, no!
I'm gonna fucking end this man. Alright.
And also, let me double check. Okay, this actually would have been further back, but the 3 gnolls that are up in the front line next to Nas and the 2 on either side of Eclipse both have to also make this clear within range. So,
Wouldn't they all if Faye also was in this?
this is actually... Oh! Faye is not in it. He put it for... He didn't actually center it where I did. It would have been further back here, so that it hits just the... It ends where you guys are, but Faye is well out of that, and so is Rylas, actually.
So I don't actually.
You don't
Yeah,
take
you
anything.
actually take no damage at all.
So can I take my DM inspiration back because I used it on my save?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide whether he would have just sacrificed his own min to hit the 2 of you. But I don't think he would have. So yeah. Yeah, you take your DM inspiration back and your health. The 3 no... Fucking... I rolled natural 15s or higher on all of the horses, and I rolled 2 natural 1s and a 4 for these 2 guys in front, 3 guys in front. So all of them fail. This one straight up dies.
Good.
This one, okay, takes,
That was 25.
yep, and this one takes, so he's down. This one looks pretty bad to your right, Eclipse. Okay, as the circle of death fades, you all feel severely drawn, like life has been drawn from you from this blast, and see Crater sideways, slumped onto the ground. He is not going to try to run because he knows that's a bad idea. So that's going to be his turn. The zombies get to go next. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 20. Damn it. Out of range. Action dash to get there. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10. Okay. 1 attack. Or was it 1 attack? 1 attack against you, Nas. That's cacked. That's pretty good. That is a 19.
Field?
Field.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you cut out if you just said half the word.
No, I was holding it.
Okay,
Shield.
that blocks the attack. Okay, second one doesn't have his attacks because he had to dash, and then 3 attacks on you, Right Wing.
Okay.
15.
No.
Oop.
If any of them are at advantage, they're not, Matthew.
13. No, none of them are at advantage. And natural fucking 1, of course.
You would never dare, Leah.
I would never dare. Okay, that is their turns. Eclipse, you are up.
God, Jesus Christ. How about this fucking dickhead over here? Did he get a turn yet?
Nope, he appears to be last in initiative.
Fantastic. I'm gonna unleash. I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Y'all also don't worry about the zombies. I got
It's
it.
time to
Okay.
make some choices.
Yeah.
It is time to make some fucking choices. I am going to feline agility and I'm going to blast past these two fuckers in front of me.
Okay.
To the man that did this.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay,
His
you
life is now
basically
forfeit, and I will
you
take
more-
3 opportunity attacks.
you more or less leap most of them
Yes.
to get here. Okay.
I guess it's 4 if I'm
Okay.
getting past that guy. I was gonna try to move
Uh,
over this guy, but I don't.
Okay, well, I'll
fucking
say it
care.
this way. I'll give you a choice. You can make an athletics check to jump that guy, which could be failed, but
Yeah.
you won't get an opportunity attack from that other one, or you could... Actually, you could go around to the right and then
Okay.
circle back
Yeah.
with your speed. So we'll say
Her
you can just do
jumping
that.
over him and knocking him on his ass is so much fucking cooler, though.
I mean, I'll
Just
do
run
it.
up him.
I'll fucking do it.
I mean, you
But-
can if you want to, just for coolness, but
Yeah,
you
I'll
have to roll an
fucking-
athletics
I'll
check.
fucking do
Roll
it.
an athletics check. It's with advantage. You're
Okay, I'll
unleashed.
fucking do it.
Knock his ass over.
Come
It's a
on.
natural 20, Matt.
Oh,
go!
His
shit!
fucking life is forfeit.
Okay, you claw into this guy's shoulders and basically muscle up into the point where your like foot is to his shoulder and then push off of him to get the rest of the way. I'm gonna say he is knocked prone, and I'm gonna say he takes damage from that just from your claws. Roll a
Damn
d4.
right.
Okay.
Just because it was a natural 20.
Let's go.
Don't touch my horse. 2 on the d4.
2. Okay. Okay. Attack of opportunities.
Yep,
The
go for it.
bloody guy is going to bite. That's a natural 20.
That's fine.
I can do the thing this
time.
No, it's not. No, it's
Oh.
not.
Oh,
Oh.
shit, there it is.
No, it's not.
There it is.
Okay, you
Denied.
activate your amulet.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What does that look like? Have we seen that before?
I don't know. But in case we haven't, I'd say Brightwing's in the middle of dodging all these zombies' attack. But with her high perception, she sees out the corner of her eye this thing about to just kind of like go vitally into eclipse as she's jumping over because she can't see. And so she just instinctively reaches out and it just kind of gnaws on like a shield. Like all of a sudden wind surrounds you and it just bites into the wind as like feathers and
yeah.
stuff surrounds it and it can't get to you.
Okay. Hell yeah. You still feel this sharp pain sink into it would be pretty much your thigh because of the way that you fucking jumped this guy. But that's gonna be 13 piercing damage and yep, so 6 and 4 necrotic damage.
That doesn't get
And-
reduced, I don't think.
No, it does not. And you see the blood as he comes away, the blood sort of seems to seep into the area around his mouth and down, like the veins in his neck stand out even from under the fur, and you see a small bit of woundage heal up.
I'll deal with him later.
So that's that. Okay.
No,
Now,
Both of
Kill
them?
him.
Attacks.
Kill him. Kill him.
Okay.
Kill him. Kill him.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay into this guy.
do it.
Ready?
Murder, murder, murder.
Absolutely fucking devastating. That is 24 on the first one to hit.
That hits.
That's 9 damage on the first one.
Okay.
And that's 19 to hit on the second one.
That hits.
Only 8 damage on that one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to action surge and do it again.
Woo-wee.
Because I'm fucking
Okay.
Go.
Yeah.
The 19 again to hit
That hits.
at max damage, which I think is 15.
Oh.
And another 19 to hit
Oh my lord.
with another 10 damage.
Holy shit. Okay, you all see through the wind and the fog and the rain this blur of dark as Eclipse Muscle Up throws this guy down, and then as she comes across the other side, whips the spear forward, and insane speed of spear movement that shouldn't even be possible with a weapon of this size and length. And this guy is slashed to bits, looking not great. Okay. Well then, that is your turn.
That is
It is the Gnoll Pack Lord's turn. It seems like the master is in bigger trouble than, and this little blue-haired girl is pretty covered. So he's gonna 5, 10. Actually, let me just double check really quick. Oh, you know what? No, yeah, he's gonna go in and get to there. As he does, you hear this mix between a hyena laugh and a howl that just sort of garbles out of him. It's a horrifically ugly sound. And he's going to incite rampage. And I'm going to say, well, this one's the only one actually who can. So this one's going to make an attack on Nas. That's a natural 19, and he is flanking with these zombies. That's going to be a crit.
For a total of?
Ooh. 23.
Miss.
But it's a crit. Oh, but is it a natural 20
It's not a
or
natural
a crit?
20.
It's just a natural 20. It's not a crit.
Yeah.
Wow.
My AC is currently 24 because I cast
Yeah.
some
Good. You have a base AC of 19?
shit.
Sheesh. Okay, he misses with a natural 19. F my life. Okay. And then he's going to make 2 glaive attacks as he pulls this glaive out against you, Eclipse. That's terrible. That's a natural 5. And that is a 19 to hit.
Hits exactly.
Oh my gosh. These guys have to roll well to hit you.
I'm gonna parry.
Okay, that would be 7 slashing damage.
Is that already halved?
No. So that would be 3.
I'll take it.
Okay. And that is his turn. Man, these guys are struggling. Okay, we are back to the top of the initiative. It's the hunters' turns. So one's going to make 2 attacks on Nas. This one is going to... This one's going to move down and harry right wing. But these 2 are going to come up and surround this absolutely insane warrior that apparently is
Caused a
then
problem.
destroying their boss. Yes. Okay, so 2 attacks against Nas. That's an 11. Can I even hit you?
You can only hit me with a nat 20.
I can hit you with a natural 20. Fucking hell, that's a natural 2. I'm missing the 0. That's it for that one. So then 4 attacks on Eclipse. Terrible. My ability to roll single-digit numbers is insane. That is a natural 19, which is a crit on you, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be.
I'm gonna parry. Just gonna do
3 plus.
On that one, Matt, I can. Can I? Have I not gotten a reaction back yet? Are we still all?
Hasn't been your turn yet.
Yeah, it
Jesus.
has not been your
Yeah.
turn. yet.
Trust me,
It's
I
the
know.
same round.
I literally
Um,
just had my turn.
Yeah.
That is 9 piercing damage.
Okay. That's reduced? Not yet.
No,
Okay,
no, reduce
so-
is 4.
So minus another 3 because of the parry. So it would have been 6, now it's 3? No.
Oh.
What if the parry?
He was 9 to
The
start.
parry would happen after the reduce.
Okay.
So reduce to 4, and then what'd you roll?
2. Because I rolled.
Okay.
Well, I rolled 3, so yeah, it's 1. Just gonna.
Okay, good.
Get that out of here.
Gracious. I can't hit. Damn it,
You
I
can
fucking
keep
don't
that
know.
word, Ghost.
Well, that was my second attack with that one. So first attack
Yeah.
from the other one is a natural 20.
Yeah, keep going.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm actually.
Dude, I
really
could have
beating
hit you with
now.
Reckless at this point. Jesus, Matt.
I know. True. I'm surprised you didn't, to be honest.
I
given the
really wanted
situation.
to. Honestly, I
Uh,
should have.
That is gonna be okay. That's much better. That's 10 damage. Oh no, that's 10 damage regular
Reduced to
plus.
5.
So 14 for the crit, reduced to 7.
Okay.
And then second attack. That's not gonna hit. That is a 14. And then one attack on Brightwing. No, two attacks on Brightwing. One creature. That's a 12. That's not gonna hit. That's a fucking another 12. 2 natural 8s. Okay.
I'm
That is all
bobbing
the
and
Gnoll
weaving.
Hunter's turn. Yes, you are. Faye, you are up.
Oh, holy cow. Alright, I'm going to stand, like, over here-ish, just so I can get better eyes on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Can I glean anything from this guy? Does he look like he's got a whole lot going on upstairs? Or does he look like a bloodthirsty savage?
Interesting question. Roll an insight check.
Insight plus 16.
He seems like a pretty bloodthirsty savage.
Excellent. I am going to... Oh gosh, it's been a minute. Let's see what this one looks
It's
like.
coming. Oh
In a
man.
minute.
It's been
Let's
so
go.
long.
Haven't had a chance to do this.
I'll say
I
while
will
she's-
whisper
There it is.
into his ear from here. No one is your friend. You have no allies in this world. You are alone. And cast Enemies Abound on him.
Let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
Only problem is if he
Okay.
tries to get through that wind wall.
It's been a while. Well.
All right. Well, this is an intelligence save.
Yes.
F me. That is a natural 20 for
There it
a
is.
dirty 18.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Woo. Ooh.
A
Okay,
lot of
the spell
nat 20s,
fails.
dude.
Yeah. He seems almost too ravenous for it to land. And shakes it off.
Great.
It would help if I did more damage with these natural 20s, but, you know.
I'm too far away for my bonus actions to be useful.
Can I say for Flare that while I'm getting beat to shit, my eyes have not left the man that cast that fucking spell. I just don't even care that that's happening. Faye probably sees it the most.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Roll a d20 really quick for me, Eclipse.
6.
Okay, roll another d20 for me.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not about to be good.
Okay.
I'm
Faye,
not about
did
to
you have
have
anything
arms
else?
Or a head.
No, none of my stuff can reach. None of the things that I have as a bonus action are. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yosnip, you're up.
How does Caster Boy look right now?
Not super great. Pretty beat up.
Bonus action to cast Gale Shroud.
Okay.
2 sorcery points to transmute it into thunder damage.
Oh boy.
And the slice in the air comes back as I boop.
Okay.
Let's go.
Jeez.
And 2 attacks.
Go for it. With Thundered Gale Shroud.
Natural 20.
Oh my sweet
Fucking
lord.
shred him!
What is happening in this battle?
And him!
Oh, and that's with advantage. Wasn't any better. 23 points plus an additional 6 thunder for 29.
29.
And he can't gain health until the start of his next turn, if that matters.
Okay.
Second attack is a 16.
16 hits.
Okay. So that'll be 9 points with 5 thunder.
14 total. He looks bad. Okay. That's your turn?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it's my turn.
What is this guy gonna do? Brightwing seems pretty well handled. He's going to go to the aid of this bad situation over here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's under this bridge, but going to get flanking with his boss. And is going to make 2 attacks on Yosnip. 3 attacks, sorry. 1 bite, 2 claws. The bite is going to be... where's the plus? 23 to hit.
We said my first shield is -1, right? Because I have to let go.
Eh?
Huh?
So when I cast shield, I don't have.
Oh,
work
yes.
counter.
The first
Okay,
hit
so
on it,
it'll
yes.
hit regardless. So it hits.
Okay. That's going to be 13 piercing damage and 9 necrotic damage. Oh, by the way, who took that hit from him before? Okay. Your max hit points are reduced by 4, because it was 4. Nas, yours are reduced by 9, and you see wounds on this thing heal. And that's going to be its bite, then 2 claws.
13 on concentration.
Okay, you are good. The first one misses massively. The second one is a dirty 20.
That one I'll shield.
Okay, shield is up. That one is blocked. All right, that is that Gnoll's turn. It is Brightwing's turn. Brightwing, roll a perception check for me.
25.
25?
Let's
Okay.
go.
You are very perceptive and very in tune with nature. Crater looks really bad. It's your turn.
I would like to turn undead, please.
Okay. What's the radius?
I do not know.
30 feet.
I've never done it
I think
before.
it's I think it's 30 feet.
Don't you get destroy undead?
It
level.
would be destroy undead.
If-
Tell me the range and the CR level that you destroy, which I'm pretty sure covers these creatures,
I
but
don't know. It doesn't tell me.
it does tell you.
Your 8th level, right? So CR1.
Oh, is that how it works?
Cleric
It
level.
should say it in your channel divinity. If you click on it, try
No,
clicking on it.
It doesn't say anything. It just says.
What the
you
heck?
can turn- It just says turn undead, and.
If you click on it, it says range of 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Okay. Got it. 30
And
feet. Okay, if I know that, can I move to get all of them then?
you can do that. Also, if you click destroy undead, it shows you the levels where it moves up. So you are at 1 or lower, yeah. So,
Oh.
yes, you would know that. Yes, you can move. You will take some attacks of opportunity, but you do know you don't have either of those other 2 zombies in your range right now.
Okay. I get here.
Yes, that you will get in. Now you're standing in your wind wall though, so I think you want to go up.
That's okay.
I think you take damage from your wind wall.
No,
don't
it's
you?
only
Or
when
do you
you-
not?
No, it's
Oh,
only
no,
when it
it's
goes
cast.
up.
Oh, it's once when it. Oh, that's right. That's why you guys
That's why it
previously said it was
sucks.
doo-doo. Yeah, that's right.
It was an
Okay.
intimidation tactic.
It's melee. It's
Are you
melee.
standing on Crater now for a reason?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you cast Destroy Undead. Yeah, what's the save? I believe it's Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
It's if they
Okay.
fail the turn undead save. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is gonna be. Okay. Well, that's not good. 9. We'll go from left to right here, and from
Are you
top
rolling
down.
saves or attacks of opportunity?
Good point.
Oh.
Well, I'll say that these two saves that I just rolled will be for the ones on the left because they don't get to make their attacks no matter what, which were a 9 and a natural 0. Now I'll go back and make the attacks of opportunity, which all 4 creatures get on you.
Of course.
So 3 zombies. That's a fucking natural 2 again. That's a natural 9. I'm switching dice. That's a natural 18, so that'll hit. It's 21.
Now, 20.
21. That does
A sad 21.
Ooh. 7 bludgeoning damage as it slams into you with this undead fist.
Mm-hmm.
That was my 3rd one, right?
Yeah,
I
you got one
believe?
more.
Okay.
And
So then
regular
the
Gnoll.
Gnoll. That's a natural 17, so that will also hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that is with the spear. Ooh, 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, then I need to make saves for these 3. So top down. Natural 12. Natural 15.
Doesn't save.
Okay. Good gracious, I have to roll so high. Natural 6. Describe what happens as all of these undead are destroyed.
Brightwing sees that Crater's in trouble and starts to run towards him and sees this grossness of undead and just uses her feathers and just breaks out and has just a radiant energy like nukes surrounds
Nukes.
her. And then as it passes the undead, they just wither away.
Okay. Dust is all that's
dust.
left, and a couple bits of bone. Okay, you have your bonus action?
Okay, so I don't know if that counts as a spell because it's just channel
It is
divinity.
not a spell. Nope, it's just channel
So-
divinity.
I still can cast a bonus spell, and
Yes, you
I'll
can.
cast Healing Word on Crater.
Okay, roll your healing.
That's Healing Word. I will cast. I'll give him a 2nd level,
I'm gonna do this so that he's there.
and then yeah,
Like,
and then I use the 3rd level for the wind wall. Okay. Healing Word D4. The fun D4. Oh god. The fun D4 went away. Okay, got it. 3. 3. 6 plus 5. 11 hit points back to Mr. Crater.
Okay. There were no visible wounds because it was necrotic blast, but there was all this like withering and black in his veins that you could see pulsing out, and they all, or most of them, seem to fade away, and you see it's a visceral reaction from him because he's not used to this, but he's alive. And that's your turn?
And that's my turn.
Okay. Rylas's turn. He is going to let what is clearly a focused eclipse handle this guy and is going to 5, 10, 15, 20 back to here.
Crit threshold, you asshole.
You still have a Nas there.
That's very...
He is going
Bruh.
to take an attack of opportunity from that guy who has a staff, because why not? And that's not going to hit. And then he's going to make 2 attacks against the bad bloody Gnoll. Natural 19. I have rolled
Let's
so many
go!
19s and 20s.
Yo.
Holy
Let's
shit.
go.
Okay, that is 8 plus 18 bludgeoning damage. That's okay. Second attack. Was that my first attack?
First, yeah.
Okay, second attack.
Let's go.
Another natural 18 or 19.
Literally another natural 19. I think I have rolled like 7 natural 19s in this fight. What is happening?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's the 1 on the damage die, but that's still because these crit rolls are better for Marshall. Haha. 17 bludgeoning damage. Ooh. It is not. What did I say in the last one? 18 or 19?
18.
What?
You did 18 to hit.
Okay. You guys wouldn't even be able to see anything, so I'm not going to describe further. But that's what's happening over there. Okay. But Rylas whacks into this guy. Then he is going to... You know what? On the second one, he's going to Stunning Strike. What is the con save for this fellow? Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. 21 saves.
Training.
And he is going to bonus action Flurry of Blows. So 2 hits with the staff, and then the feet kick up. That's not a natural 19, that's a natural 3. And that one is a 22, so that will hit for... Nice. 13. Okay. And he is going to spend another key point to use Expose Weakness for... He's going to do the critical vulnerability again. Looks over the creature's shoulder at you, Yasnif. Teed up. And that's his turn. It is the Necromancer's turn. What the fuck is he gonna do?
Cry.
Yeah.
Reaction.
Mauled weep bitch.
He can't get out of here.
Reaction
not
Because
cry.
he will get
allowed to
utterly annihilated. He's gonna reaction cry.
Also, his movement speed's reduced by 10.
Bet. Okay.
He's not moving.
There's one clear and present massive threat, and he is going to try to deal with it in a flurry of desperate hope. So he's going to reach his hand out, the non-staff hand, and it connects with you in your chest, and you feel this as 3 bursts of black energy detonate on your chest. And he's going to use Arcane Burst, 3 of them. He can make 3 attacks, and they are melee or range.
Is
So
it
that's going to
magic?
be... terrible to hit, 13. 18.
No.
24, that one will hit. For... $20 necrotic. Is it necrotic? Yes, 20 necrotic damage, which is not reduced. And you feel this sear over your skin as it almost feels to like tighten and wither. But that's his whole damn turn. Because he can't get out of there, and he looks
just for
wide-eyed and
flavor,
desperate.
just grab his hand and just keep staring at him.
Okay.
There's
Yes,
nothing
I will say
happening.
so.
It's just I'll put the hand on it
Yep,
and just
yep.
stare at him longer.
You see, without even rolling an intimidation check, just based off your last fucking turn, he is afraid. Okay.
Also, would that count into the gauntlet, or would it not? Because
Oh, yes, that is spell damage.
okay.
So, do you have a
So-
reaction?
Yeah, so I didn't roll for it to regain charges. I did just now, and I rolled a 4 on the d4. So it should have.
Yeah, you also
Should
would
a
have been
lot.
able.
Yeah.
It technically
Okay.
does that itself each day, so
Okay.
you would be
It has
totally
a
fine.
lot.
So you,
Okay.
yeah, so you have full charges in terms of using the ability. So you can use your reaction,
Okay.
and that reduces damage.
I don't have my reaction because I parried. Like,
Your
thought you
turn
let
has
it happen.
happened since you parried, I
I
think.
parried after because they had their turn.
But
I'm
then you
literally
ate it,
the
didn't
end
you?
of the initiative. Like, there was a lot
you-
that happened before then.
I thought you ate all the damage though.
I
'cause There's
didn't.
only like, oh, okay.
One of them crit again, so I reduced that
Okay.
to 1.
Oh,
So
right,
yeah, I
right,
have
right,
crit
right.
since then.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
this
yeah,
has to
that's
be
right.
my reaction to do
And
it.
your turn's about to come up, so yeah,
Right.
that's why. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to use your reaction. Okay, so
Okay.
not able to respell their gauntlet. So you take the full damage.
Yep.
Next up would be the zombies. They're dumb diddly dead. Next up after that is technically Crater, who will stand up and look at Brightwing with wide eyes
yeah.
and just stand there. He's not going to run out of the wind. Eclipse, you're up.
And him.
He's not looking good.
I'm going to treat this as I haven't heard him. So I don't know if he's okay. And I think I'm finally
You
gonna do
don't,
something.
because that wind
Yeah, I
wall-
can't hear
yeah.
him, so I don't know if he's
You would
okay.
not be able to.
I'm gonna do the thing I never thought I would do. I'm going to do these with Reckless.
Hell yeah.
Oh!
So. Oh, there's a natural 19. Rylas, get the fuck back here. I need this. Okay. That's a 27.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Okay, so that's 13 on the first one.
Okay.
That's a 20.
That hits. 20 anything will hit.
That's another 11 damage.
As the more or less boss of this group, even though everyone's left, would you like to describe the finish?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I think after putting my shielded hand on his and just eating this intense blast into my chest, I'm gonna spin the spear, I'm gonna pull back, I'm gonna stab into his face as hard as I can with one eye, I'm gonna pull back, and then I'm gonna rip into the other one and just
Ooh.
push him to the ground with it.
Okay. First stab, as it goes in, it shatters this bone mask that he has on. And it just splinters into bits and falls away. And then you yank it out, there's a gout of blood, and you spin the spear and stab it into the other one. And basically just into the ground. On his back. Dead. Spear mostly out the back of his head with those reckless attacks. Anything you'd like to do with your
I'm gonna
bonus
second one real
action?
quick.
Okay. All right. And I'm assuming you're not moving.
No.
Okay.
I get 8 back.
Okay.
Cool. I'm
It is
fucked up.
it is the Gnoll Pack Lord's turn. He is going to try to recharge the rampage. Nope. And will instead just take 2 glaive attacks at you. He doesn't have flanking anymore, but such is life.
Let's ride.
19. I think that hits
On what?
to hit you.
Oh, yeah.
19.
It's exactly. They have
Okay,
advantage.
That is. They do have advantage.
They have
Let's just
advantage.
see if he crits. Thank
Reckless.
you. That's the first time of using Reckless.
Yeah.
Okay, he does not crit you. So that's going to be 5 slashing damage on the first attack.
Reduced.
Oh man, the natural 18.
Is
would
reducing
crit.
round down or is it?
Yes, that rounds down. What did I say it was?
It was 5.
9?
Five.
5? Oh, yeah, so 2.
Okay.
2.
Oh, I'm rolling the wrong damage die.
Yeah, don't.
Sorry, please hold. It actually would be 3, because that was a
Okay.
6 that you rolled. And then on this one, it is 5 when reduced. 5 is reduced.
Okay.
11 total. Okay, he slashes at you twice and then growls
I
fiercely.
think I'm just gonna
and-
turn very slowly to it.
Okay. You are being pressed on all sides by slathering gnolls. One of which, oh, this guy got up, I think, from the last round. Okay. That's his turn. Top of the order, it is the hunter's turn. So this one is going to join the fight on Eclipse, and this one's going to join the fight on Eclipse. She is the closest and apparently the largest threat, and just took down the leader. So that's going to be 8 attacks on you.
They all have advantage.
They all have advantage.
16 D20.
Oh my god.
Top left first.
She's pissed, man.
Oh.
They have to roll well to hit you.
They have to
Still.
roll really well to hit me.
Okay.
I want my reactions back, so that's good.
16 is the best. That misses. That's a natural 19, and he has flanking, so that's going to be a
Yep.
crit.
Yep.
Okay. I'll
Can
roll
I-
the
Yep,
crit
go
then.
ahead.
Use my reaction to make it not a crit?
What's the range? I think you're within range.
I'm not up the disc.
You're 25 feet. I have your character sheet up. Guardian emblem, 30 feet. Yep, you can. Okay. How many charges does it have?
There's one left.
It has 2
It's-
charges. Okay. All right,
3
yeah,
charges
that
in
cancels
total,
the
right?
crit. Yeah, 2 left previously, now 1 left. Okay. So that is just going to be a normal 10 reduced to 5 piercing damage. Okay, that's 1 gnoll.
I'm
Second
just getting
gnoll.
used to use all my fun features this
Yeah.
fight, guys, that I
You
never
Yes,
are.
I'm
used.
very happy for you.
Terrible. Second attack, even worse.
Okay.
Natural 3 and natural 2. Good lord. Top right. Natural 2 and natural 1? Come on. Okay,
Very
there we
left.
go. That's a natural 18, so that's going to crit.
Yep.
Okay, so they either roll terribly or crit is the only thing I can do in this fight.
I'll use my
you-
reaction to invoke the story of his downfall and increase his crit range.
Crap! Okay, so that brings it to 18 if not
18 if
Okay.
not flank. Can you mark him?
Sheesh!
Because I don't
Yeah,
know which one it
will
is. I
mark
was just
him.
listening for it because I was like, Bright Wings is better. But this is helpful too.
I
So
need
I'm
to get
just getting crit, but that gives.
I need to get, yeah,
That
so
increases
you're
his
getting
crit
I need to
range,
get
yeah.
a
Okay.
black circle for this. Remind me to get a black circle.
And that's until he is crit, right?
It's 1
Yeah,
minute
a
until
crit.
until a crit is scored
Yeah.
against him.
Ooh, that's better. That is 16 piercing damage, reduced to 8. And then last hunter, terrible, and 14, not enough. So that one misses on both. Okay, these things. It is a. It is
How
like.
are you looking, friend?
Shit.
Okay, that's all you know.
This
I'm
is
still in
some.
double digits. Does that mean anything?
Good,
This is
good.
some-
Double digits is good.
Leonidas in Sparta, like
Yeah.
shield, spear, shield,
He's
spear.
a fucking tank.
It is insane right now.
Tank's gonna
not-
tank.
Touch my horse. Fuck your whole
Okay.
day up.
That is their turn. Faye, you are up.
Jesus Christ.
Question.
Yes.
When that guy hit the ground, did it look like that was the worst thing that has happened to him so far today? Or did it look
You
like that
mean-
was pretty mid? Like when he hit the ground after I thunder waved him off.
Oh, you jumping
Oh.
off of here?
No. Well, it's hard to contextualize at this point because he had his eyeball stabbed out of his skull,
That's correct.
but it looked not the best. It looked
Okay.
a little painful. Also, you
Okay.
really didn't see it too well because he went into mist, and also you believe he was cushioned by another creature in his fall. So really
Okay.
hard to
That's,
evaluate.
no. That I'm gonna. Okay, so I am going to move over here and then jump off and try to land on his body.
You still have a
Oh my
feather token?
gosh.
No, I have a. Okay, but in the second before I hit the ground,
Oh my
just
god, I
for
know what you're doing.
flavor, I'm going to activate the necrotic shroud and like try to Superman
Oh,
land
fuck
on this
Oh,
guy.
yes.
And then
Shit!
stand up
I mean,
with the fucking wings.
I also want to point
behind
out.
the eclipse as she's
Yeah.
like bloody with the spear and the wings come up from behind
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I also want to point out, Megan, you have the parachute.
But this
True.
That's not
it's
enough.
30 feet. It's
This
30
is fucking
feet.
awesome.
Not
It
enough
wouldn't
space.
even activate.
Yeah.
I haven't
It's
taken
way
damage.
more worth it for the fucking shield. It's a
Okay,
fucking
Yeah.
I
credit.
will say make an acrobatics check.
You got it, babe.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna say make it with advantage because that's cool as shit.
Mhm.
Megan,
Acrobatics with advantage.
Let's go.
you got it.
I'm gonna drop my thing.
You a bard. You got jack of all trades. You great.
Listen, people are gonna watch the VOD and be like, this is justified.
I took
No.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you for
Okay.
the advantage. The other one was a 6.
Okay, you are going to reduce the damage with that
Mhm.
roll.
Yeah.
Ooh! This is really good damage roll. To 7 bludgeoning
Oh.
damage.
Fucking worth it.
But okay,
Just
so
It's
now
really bad for your knees.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is great.
Whatever remnants of this guy's skull were there are now gone.
Good.
Yeah. So bonus
And
action, the
everyone
necrotic
needs to-
shroud.
Yeah, everyone needs to make a save, correct?
All
10
of them
feet,
with So
which
I'm
is literally everyone.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And
Freak
that
out.
is a what save? I should know by now, but still don't.
Hold on. It's not in my thing. Charisma. Naturally charisma.
Sick. Love that for me. Okay, we'll start at the guy on the top right. That's a natural 5, and then we'll do the 4 gnolls. You know, we're just gonna do them all at
Yeah.
once, because if I get a single one, it'll be a miracle. Oh wait, no, that's their stat block.
That's this guy.
It's a
that
natural
got the natural.
6.
Oh,
Wait, no,
excellent.
that's not him either.
But I hit
No, it's a
him
natural
too.
5. Yeah, that was
hit
him.
literally
he
all-
He rolled
okay.
a natural
Yep.
5. The other 4, that's cocked. Ooh, one rolled a natural 20, one rolled a natural 1, and the other 2 failed with natural 11s. So one is gonna succeed. This guy, top left. The other 3 are frightened.
That guy blinked at the wrong moment.
What about
that's
the
why he
bottom one?
made it.
Yeah. Oh, and I did not roll for him. Afraid.
He didn't see the whole
Afraid
thing
and extra
happen.
critable. And the
Bitch.
Pack Lord, that is gonna be terrible. Just check if he has a Christmas bonus. I highly doubt it. Nope, that's a natural 5. I think I rolled 3 6s,
Yes.
maybe even 4 6s. Okay.
Devils.
He's afraid. You drop in some kind of comic book window, whatever that thing is called.
Yep. That
Mhm.
freak.
In a
With the
fucking
wings.
storm.
Yeah. And all of them yelp, except for one. And it is the rest of your turn.
Mm-hmm. Can't switch places with Eclipse.
I
I don't think you
mean,
want to.
yeah, that would be a choice.
Well,
I really.
I don't know how you would
think
do it. You don't have
to.
bait and switch.
I don't. But I just want her to. No, I don't want to switch places with her. I just want her to be behind me. But that's okay.
Can you heal her?
I will cast.
I mean, their turns are done, so.
I already used my bonus action.
Yeah.
It's just
Um.
I can't get to you because you're
Okay.
surrounded. Is
That's
the
okay.
problem.
Okay. I will cast. So standing up from this, I will look at the 4 that I can see, the the regular gnolls on the other side, because Eclipse is in front of the other one,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just raise my hand up like this with the wings up, and I'll just say, "Get on the ground," and I'll command all 4 of them to grovel.
Oh my
Yay!
fucking
Yay!
god!
What's the save?
Wisdom.
Oh my
They're not
god!
only frightened, but now they will sit.
Do
Oh,
they get
I
disadvantage
need
on this because
Some
they're afraid
people
of me?
with brains.
Oh,
No, they don't. Okay.
That other one
not
has
that
to
they
sneeze at
need
the right
it.
time to get another natural 20. He doesn't hear
I'm
it.
gonna roll. I'm gonna
Like,
roll all
it's
four
gotta be
once
some
again because of the
shit.
impossibility of them saving.
Oh my
Okay, this is
God.
the non-lord, the non-pack lords, all the regular
This
hunters.
is the lackeys because I could just
Okay.
see them in like it was lined up like that. It was just good.
The highest is a 15.
Nope.
Then they
Oh
all
my
fail.
God!
Heck on a stick.
What a fucking move!
Holy
Oh.
shit.
That
Are
one
the
guy.
sunglasses
Prone.
on?
Yes.
have to
With
be.
the
Naturally,
sunglasses
yes.
on.
Yes.
They have to.
The sunglasses were on her head, and as she landed, they
They
flipped
like
down.
swooped down.
Like down to the end of the nose, right?
No, I landed, put the sunglasses on, stood up, and said, "Get on the ground."
Facts. Okay.
are
Well,
going
they
on.
are boned beyond belief. Okay. Is that your
Absolutely
turn,
fucking dunked
Faye?
on.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
God.
God. All right, Yasmith, it is your turn.
Bonus action manifest power,
Okay.
and then I'm going
Good.
into it.
You have so much stuff going on right now.
That is a 13 on the first,
Miss.
and the second is a natural 18.
Crit.
Oh my God.
Holy mackerel, how many crits have we had in this fight?
Yes.
A lot.
So it'll be 26 points of damage with an additional 3 points of thunder.
29 again. Okay.
I'll be right back.
He's looking
And-
kind of messed up.
That is the end of that.
Okay. It is his turn.
Oh boy.
You see some of his wounds heal themselves right off the bat.
He does not heal.
No, he doesn't. No, he fucking doesn't.
He cannot heal.
Oh
if we
boy.
hit
Well,
him.
that utterly bones his whole thing. All right, he's going to make his attacks against you because you're the most recent one to hit him. Maybe he'll do them against both. We'll see what happens. Bite attack. Natural 19. He's doesn't have crit range, but that will hit
For how much
uh,
total?
for a 27 total.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Nice.
And that's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
6 necrotic and 14 piercing. And your hit point maximum is reduced by that total amount. By the necrotic. What did I say it was 6?
6.
Yeah.
So it's reduced by 6, but he does not heal because he can't. And I think he's going to turn and make the other 2 attacks at Rylas, the claws at Rylas.
It's a 21 on con save.
Okay, that saves.
Her turning
That's-
ring.
16 is going to miss.
So many turning ring.
15 is going to miss. Goodness. Freaking Rylas is dodging the shit out of everything. Okay, that is his turn. Brightwing, you're up.
Okay. I will. I don't know. I will.
Delete them.
I want to. The thing is,
Just
You guys are
crit
in the
4
way.
times with
Just
Wild
fucking
Bolt.
delete them.
That's
Just
what I
delete
wanted
them.
to do.
Just
Yes,
crit.
please.
Just crit 4 times with
I will
Wild
be
Bolt.
okay.
Why not?
Just delete
I-
them. It's
I was
okay.
gonna cast Wild's Bolt
Please. I will delete them.
at, you know what, 3rd level. Why the hell not?
Yes.
And I'll cast
Okay.
it at the guy in the red.
Interesting. I'm really surprised that this spell doesn't note anything about spells being cast in and out of it.
Oh,
It says
what?
ordinary projectiles.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything
It
against
doesn't do
spells.
anything to magic.
Yeah, I don't
It
think so.
sucks,
It doesn't.
Matt.
It doesn't
It,
say
it does.
that.
It does nothing. It does
balls.
nothing about most stuff. It can stop bats
Yeah,
and arrows.
Yeah.
Which honestly,
So yeah, if it doesn't say,
Great.
then it doesn't do. Is typically the rule
Yeah.
in D&D. Yeah. So yeah. All right. So you're able to cast out. So you're casting Wild's Bolt at whomst.
The red red.
Okay.
face.
spooky man.
We're just gonna
Spooky
call him the
man.
Gnoll Vampire because that's what he is.
Oh.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Roll to hit. Take that hit.
Does it?
22.
That hits, yes. Roll damage and note your d8s.
It has to be both the same to jump, right? Or is
Yeah,
it
it's
Yeah,
both
it has
the
to
same
be
to jump.
snake eyes.
Come on.
Wait, 2 ones?
Did it really?
Fours?
2 fours, 2 fours, 2
Let's
fours.
go.
Okay.
No, 2
4
fours.
is what kind of damage?
4.
Watch it be necrotic.
Yeah.
Don't be necrotic. Don't do this.
Literally anything else.
It's force!
Force?
Okay.
Oh,
So roll a
force
d6.
damage.
Roll a
That
d6
makes
because
sense.
that does the
Force.
damage as well.
3.
Okay.
So 11
11.
damage and then bounce. And when you bounce, do you make a new attack?
I don't know.
Only done that like
What
once.
does it say?
Make a new attack roll against
Okay.
the new target.
Okay. Which one would you like to make your new target?
The not the other
You
guys.
cast it at
Incidentally-
3rd level though, so it's 2d6 extra.
Ooh.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
There's 2
Uh,
more
uh,
d6s.
Okay, yeah. If
Also,
So it's only
3d6
one
at
more
third
because you
level,
just
then yeah.
did one.
It's
It's the
2d6.
2d8 plus 2d6.
So it's just one more d6.
One more d6.
No, it's 2 more d6 because there's a d6 that gets added onto it from
There's
the
a
spell.
d6 base, and then it's additional d6 per level, and it's first
So
level.
it's-
So if you cast it at 3rd, it's 3d6.
Oh, okay.
Damn, okay,
Got it, got it,
yeah.
got it.
Okay, so
Two
roll
more
2 more
d6.
d6 of force before we get to the next guy.
6
Oh, fucking hell.
and 4.
Oof!
More.
Sheesh!
Let's go.
Dude, this spell has been insane for Brightwing in this campaign.
Yeah.
Okay, that guy gets hammered by a ball of force from the wilds, and then it bounces.
I don't know if it's random.
Yeah. Let me double check.
If you roll the same
number of energy
number-
leaps to a different creature of your choice,
Of your choice.
make a new
So-
attack roll. I will say for your edification, the 4 normal gnolls are all prone, and this is range, so it would be disadvantage. The middle guy at the bottom would be straight.
That's who I wanted to
They're
hit
not
anyway.
prone yet. They go
Okay.
prone on their turn.
Oh, that's
Turn.
true. That
Turn.
is true.
Get that guy at the bottom.
That is
I just
valid.
put
They are not
I just
prone.
wanted to hit the
In
guy
there.
at the bottom. It's
Look at
okay.
This
I'm not
one
gonna
has the
unprone
reduced
them.
crit range.
Oh, that's true.
That is also
that's
true.
true. Okay, I'll do that.
Don't even worry about it anyway because you're gonna fucking hit him and then bounce it again 4 more times.
So which one do you want to do? Top right or bottom middle?
Top right, because he has a reduced crit
Okay.
range.
Okay.
What's the 17? No, it's 18. I rolled a
It's
17.
Natural 17.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't crit,
It's
but
18.
it does hit.
It
So
would
roll
crit if
2
it,
more
if
d6.
it,
More.
it would crit if you were flanking in melee.
True. And
Yeah,
3
level up.
more two more d8 and 3 more d6.
Again. Please. Please do.
You did it.
Take a picture.
She
Take,
just did it.
take a picture.
Oh my gosh! Yes, we want a picture.
Oh,
Okay,
my
so that's
phone.
6.
My phone's over
God.
here.
And roll 3d6.
4 more
Holy
times.
shit.
4 more
Four more
Did
times.
somebody track
Four
the
more
notage,
more
the
times.
total damage on the vampire?
No.
I think he was at 40.
There's 4, 4, 10, and how much?
Well, it was the 2 4s, and then she rolled a 4 on the d6, and then another 10.
Yeah, so
22.
So 22. Yeah, that makes sense because I think he was at 43, which is
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Matt, for
Yes.
that peek behind
You're
the curtain.
welcome. Yo, he's looking bad. as I was gonna tell you anyways. So, okay, so 22 so far.
22 plus 6. That's 28.
Oh yeah, we have
Sure.
6 already so far.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Okay, so
No,
roll
you're good, you're
3d6.
4 more times.
Good
One.
gracious.
4.
Uh,
3.
8 more damage,
34 total.
and that was 14 on this guy in particular. And what was the type for 3?
Oh, 3 is fire.
Hey
Oh.
yo.
Get
Fire.
Okay.
Burn.
Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the total?
34.
No. For this
No.
guy.
This guy.
It was
Uh,
6, and then what'd you roll in the d6s?
14?
14. So 20.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, roll 2 more d8.
Do it again.
Well, he just
Well, I have
attacked.
to
You gotta roll to
I have
hit.
to see if it hit.
Oh, yeah.
Roll the hit.
Which
34.
one? So is this to the Lord? The
The
guy in the bottom
Lord.
middle? Okay.
And that would be a 20 to hit.
That hits.
4 more
Roll
times.
2d8.
4 more times. 4 more times. 4
Oh
more
my
times.
Not gonna happen.
4
No,
more
please, come on.
times.
Come
4
on,
more
I
One
times.
in 8
this.
chance.
Four
I need
more
this.
It
times.
didn't do it.
Okay.
Oh,
Aw.
that's
What did
okay.
you roll?
I rolled a
That's a lot.
7 and a 5.
A 7 and a 5. So you can between psychic and lightning. Ayo, lightning.
That's 46. Yeah, 46.
I don't want it to be psychic because I feel like
Okay.
if it's-
Okay, so that is 12 damage already. So you said 7 and 5?
7 and 5.
Yes, that's 12 already. Now 3d6.
4. 4.
20.
3.
23 for a grand
57.
total of 57 with a
Level
upcast
3.
spell.
Chaos Bolt.
Sheesh.
Fuck
Okay, so you guys all see this essentially wave of force that is just splattering rain off of it as it cuts through the rain, hammers into the vampire, and then there's this burst of fire that flashes into the other Gnoll, and then from there you don't see anything else, but you see the Pack Lord grab his head down, and a ton of damage is dealt. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Brightwing?
Yeah.
Huh?
That
Crap.
Can I,
Bonus action cry.
can I cast Shillelagh on my weapon, please?
You can do that. And you want to
Okay.
move?
I'll. Yeah.
Get him.
Right here.
Get him!
Okay. Okay. All right, that is Brightwing's turn. It is Rylas' turn.
Come on, Rylas.
He's gonna unload on this guy who can't heal.
He reloads his fists.
Yes, he reloads his fist. Staff first. Ooh, that's terrible. Natural 3 will miss. That's a dirty 20, so that will hit. For 12, I believe. Yep, 12 bludgeoning damage. Flurry of blows. Legs. Elbows. I was gonna give him the elbows this time.
Legs, elbows, staff and toes, staff and toes.
19 is gonna hit. I will roll damage before anything. 6. The 1 on the D6 or the D8.
Wasn't that just the
Okay.
first two?
Second flurry. Yeah, that was the first. So second flurry of. Ooh. Does he risk wasting a key point? No, he doesn't need to. That's gonna hit. That's a 22. And I'll roll the damage for fun. It's another fucking 1, but it doesn't matter. Crack with the spear, and then uppercuts with both elbows, and with the second one, this thing's jaw just breaks backwards, its neck snaps, and it crumples into the ground. Dead. Okay. It is... Oh, he has movement. He will
Double tap, keep it in the
move
ground. Keep it in the ground.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He doesn't have any more attacks. Okay, that is
Oh, this guy
Rylas'
is
turn.
So fucked.
Yeah, the Necromancer is dumb diddly dead. Crater is up. He's big chilling in the wind.
He better fucking sit right there.
Eclipse, you are up.
Dude, I was gonna hit the
Did
one
you
on the
ever use
bottom.
the inspiration that I gave you?
I have not.
Actually, you
Okay.
know what?
Crater, no.
Absolutely have not.
Crater, no!
Crater,
Crater,
sit.
no.
Eclipse,
Stay.
roll a
Well, I can see him. I turned around.
charisma check. Yeah, you can see him, but this isn't you. This is
I'm making a
your
charisma
horse
check.
This is your
This
boy.
is your horse seeing you absolutely
Matt, this is my dump
surrounded.
stat. What is wrong with you?
This isn't your dump stat. It's
It's
his dump stat.
What am I doing? I'm rolling a what?
Rolling a d. Rolling. Oh yeah. Just roll a d20. It's
Okay,
gonna
the
be
4.
-2.
Oh,
Fucking
no.
terrible, Matt.
Okay. He is going to charge in.
Honestly, valid. Fucking
Uh,
ride him, buddy.
No.
Nah, he's
He,
got this.
you see this horse leap through the wind and then come up behind this creature who is on the ground.
Not yet.
Uh,
He's
Not
not
yet.
yet.
Oh, he's
Man,
still
if
not
he
on the
was
ground.
though, this man's
Damn it
life
all.
would be over.
On their turn, they grovel.
You know what?
He just fucking stamp into his skull.
He's going to, cause why the hell not? Stamp around a bit this direction before charging forward so that he can get his trampling charge.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
fucking
So
go,
roll
buddy.
a hoof attack +6 to hit.
Jesus. It's a tourney run.
Yeah.
Okay, that does 2d6 +4 bludgeoning damage, and I need me to make a strength saving throw.
That's a 6 and a 2.
Natural 2.
8 plus what? 8 plus 4?
8 + 4, yes.
So 11?
Wow.
No.
12.
Well,
12. Yeah.
12. Okay, well it would knock him prone, but he's just utterly splattered.
Let's
As-
go!
As Crater
Yeah,
kills a
boy.
gnoll.
Yeah.
And
That's how I
if the
survived
target
that.
is knocked prone, the horse can. Okay, well, if the target is prone, the horse can make another attack with its hoof against it as a bonus action. Okay, so it
Okay.
can't make another attack for free. Okay, but
He squashes his skull.
he's in the fight, yes. And you know what? He does. Out of just pure
Yeah.
rage, horse rage, he just stamps on this creature.
Yeah.
Okay,
Unleashed.
that is
Yeah.
actually Crater's turn. Now it is your turn, Eclipse.
Jesus. Okay, I think since I'm turned around and I'm looking at the one that's not about to grovel, I think the moment I see him come into view, she probably relaxes for the first time in the last fucking minute. Yeah, let's get him. And then I'm gonna lay into the one that is on my right.
Okay.
I'm gonna get that guy.
Which is reduced to a 16
Here we go.
on its crit range.
That's
your-
a natural
Faye, your thing does-
18.
Faye, your thing does -2 or
So-
-1?
Minus
-2, right?
2.
Until
Yeah,
level
so
14.
16.
Let's
When it does
go.
more?
It does more at level 14.
Oh,
Damn, that's
good lord.
Crazy.
Let's
It's a
Okay, that's
natural
crit.
18.
Yeah, that
so-
crits.
Crit.
What am
Fuck
I
him up.
doing? What it
So
says
you
is
roll your
what-
damage.
Roll your damage as normal, add your modifier, and then add your to-hit
Hit.
bonus, which I think is +9.
An 8. Okay, so 6 plus 7's 13, right?
Mm-hmm. Plus your to-hit.
He's a 20 in damage.
Thank you so much. 21 to 9.
Okay, in
So
one
many several.
swipe, you cut through this
Okay.
guy, and his midsection spills open, and he falls to the
Fuck
ground
yeah.
dead.
Fantastic. I will move on to the one down here then.
Okay, go for it.
God. This is disgusting. It's a 25 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Let's go.
Holy
it's
What,
mackerel.
only-
what was your natural to hit there?
It was a natural 17.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
a
Oh, that would have. Oh man.
It would have been really good.
If it was that one.
But it's 8
Mhm.
damage total.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
is it a bonus action to drink something?
You can drink a healing potion with a bonus action and roll. If you want to do that.
Or you could use one of the EpiPens. I
True!
don't think we did.
Oh,
Who has the
no.
epi-
I'm
Wait,
just
wait, wait.
resistant to
This
EpiPen.
actually is important. Have you put a couple of your potion in the quick vials, and who has them? We actually do need to know this.
I haven't done any of that. But
I don't think we specified who gave them out ever.
but I
Because he
did not
gave
do
them
this.
to me.
I did not do this at Reckless, so I think
How many more quick files? Oh, 2.
You're fine.
I'm fine. I'm not
You can eat it. You're
Okay.
fine.
gonna. It's not
Okay.
Reckless, so I'll
You
just-
have 2
yeah.
quick vials, yeah.
Have you
I
Second
did
winded,
second
yes.
wind already.
no, have you action surge yet?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, yes,
I
also.
did that out of the
Okay.
game. No, that was why he got slashed
Okay.
4 times on the same
Okay.
turn.
That was rough. Okay, in the
Okay.
Gnoll Pack Lord's turn, he's going to slash at you.
Okay.
Not me.
Not you, no.
Not you.
With his glaive.
Hope not.
I
Oh, he's
tried.
gonna attempt to get his Incite Rampage back.
But I
real
hit
quick.
him with
He
psychic
does
damage.
get his Incite
But I
Rampage back.
slapped him.
So as he does this, you hear this. And there's
Yeah,
going to be
okay.
an extra attack made. So that is a 17 to hit. That misses.
He makes the
Okay.
extra attack.
No,
He's also
one of his no
frightened,
punches.
Matt. So
Oh,
His-
it's
it
his
was-
all this offset
turn.
disadvantage.
Yeah, it is. So hold on while I make that one again. 17.
Nope.
Oh, I missed on the first one.
Yeah, you did.
Mhm.
Okay, so second attack, that would be a 17, and that's even worse. I didn't even need to roll because the 17 would miss. Okay, so both attacks miss. The Gnoll on your left is going to attack you with his rampage.
He is not frightened, so it is just a straight.
Correct. And that is a... Oh, gosh.
If they're
where is
commanded,
their
it's
thing?
still they have to be on.
They-
their
they
turn,
still
right?
have
It's
It won't
just
matter.
on their
It-
turn that
it
uses
triggers
their
on their
action,
turn,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
That's a 19 to hit. I think
That
that
is
is your
exactly.
armor class. Okay.
Yeah.
So but that's not going to be much damage. 7 reduced to 3. Okay, that's the Pack Lord's turn. It is the Hunter's turn. They now fall prone, the 2 that are still alive, and do diddly squat. Oh my lord. Okay, Faye, it is your turn.
How does the pack leader look?
Pretty roughed up, but not terrible.
Great. Since those ones are no longer an issue, I'm going to slide over here-ish.
Okay.
And over. Actually, no. I'm just gonna take one step to this way.
Slide to the left.
Yeah, I just like so I can see him.
Crisscross.
And then with the wings and the black eyes, I will very silently scream at
Ooh.
3rd level,
Ooh.
and it's gonna be a charisma save.
For the Pack Lord?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I've already rolled my natural 20, but let's just see.
Does he get
Or maybe it
anything
was
for
an
being
natural.
afraid of me? Does this
No.
work? Nothing for saves. Okay.
No.
Disadvantage, and he can't move towards you.
Yeah.
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 Disadvantage on attacks. That is, I think, a natural 5. I've literally rolled 18 natural 6s for these saves. Yeah, that's gonna fail. So what's the? That's you roll a bunch of damage.
A bunch of damage, like a lot.
Okay.
Okay, here then, because I need to.
Had a
So
I roll his entire reach, and he's fucking.
so
it's
that's
impossible.
2d8. I rolled a 7 and an 8 psychic.
Oh.
So
15.
15. Yep. And then 3d8 thunder.
Thunder. Thunder.
Thunder?
12, 14 thunder.
So 29.
Yep, and then an additional d8 of what? Well, okay, so 3 necrotic because I am
Oh, from your shroud.
yeah, and then well, it's another d8
32.
of whatever
Necrotic
is it
your
necrotic from my
charisma.
thing? Yeah,
I think. No, it was psychic. I think.
psychic. Yeah, so another another 6 psychic.
38. Good heavens. Yeah, he done diddly dead.
His fucking skull over.
Yeah, he's bleeding from all of his facial orifices.
Yep, and
Yeah.
just gripping at his head, claws digging into his head to add to the blood pouring out until he just crumples into a ball and collapses dead. Sheesh.
Great.
Okay, is that a bonus action?
I think that was a whole action,
That was a bonus action. For a bonus action, that was a leveled spell. So I will inspire Brightwing with the knowledge that my inspiration can be added to healing or damage for spells. And just say, I think I was right about my original observation, but she might need our help now.
True. Okay. Brightwing, you have a D8. All right, Yasnip, you are up.
I just realized
10,
something, guys.
15, 20,
Oh?
25.
I
What's up?
forgot I had this nifty new thing where I can add a D8 of radiant damage
That's
to an attack
right.
every turn, and I never use it.
Your divine strikes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I forgot. I'm
okay.
really upset because
Put a post-it on your laptop, I promise.
I gotta
Yeah.
add it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm really sad.
we gonna bonus action storm strike,
Okay.
and we gonna add advantage and reduce crit threshold on this guy on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Yeah, kinda.
First is a 17. That's a 21.
And hits.
That will be
Become deleted.
11. 16 points. 18 points plus 7 thunder for 25.
Okay. He does not look good.
Okay. He
But
can
is still
stay there.
standing.
I'm gonna keep
I'm
going.
not standing, actually. He's laying.
Stay.
In momentum, I'm gonna go 10 more feet to this other guy
He can make an attack of opportunity at you with
at
disadvantage.
disadvantage because he is prone.
Yeah.
And frightened.
Yep.
He's not frightened.
Terrible.
Oh, that one's not.
Oh, he's the one who's not. But yes, terrible anyways.
And kind of like in a jumping layout spin, he's gonna make an attack at this last guy.
Word. Also at advantage, also at reduced crit range.
It's at least an 18. 18.
That hits.
That will be... Shit, that's bullshit. 14? Wait, 14. 16 points. Plus
Okay.
an additional 6 thunder.
Oof. Okay. Wow. Okay. And is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. The Gnoll vampire is dead. Brightwing, you are up.
I could kill these guys.
Please do it.
You very much could.
I don't think they can do anything until our
They both
turns
look
are
rough
done.
and are on the
I'm-
ground.
Yeah, they're-
So overkill because I don't want to use a third. Well, no, I could use a 4th level.
This is so
Revivify.
overkill because I don't want to use a third, so I'm gonna use
I
a
don't.
fourth.
Well, the only spells that I have that do multiple damage to multiple creatures is either Spike Growth, which is not the option in this scenario,
Nope.
or Spiritual Guardians.
True.
That's
Okay,
the
but
only
think of it this
options I
way.
have.
They
Do it.
almost killed Crater and all of our horses.
That's
I don't think this
true.
matters anymore.
Real.
Okay. This thing
They
is,
deserve to die
Okay.
painfully.
I will.
This
is
is
so
an
dumb.
absolute massacre and it needs to happen.
All right. It's just okay. I have a 4th level to use Revivify if anything were to happen.
There
This
is
is
no
fun.
overkill as
There
long
is
as
no
they're dead.
overkill.
As
There
long
is-
as
Like
they're dead.
it's just
there is
kill.
only reduced
Okay.
HP immediately.
3rd level. Spiritual Guardians.
Fantastic.
Okay. Which is a radius of 15 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, and the damage happens at the start of their turn. Technically,
Are they even gonna have a turn?
I don't know.
I don't know if they will, but I really think
the
it's about it.
spell, and the creature is unaffected.
No, because Rylas and Eclipse are in between.
It's not gonna
But-
go well.
Matt,
Yes.
I will add Divine Strike. That's what-
Well, okay, wait, hold on. What is Divine Strike? What does it say?
When you hit.
It's when
Yeah,
you make an
yeah,
attack
it's
roll.
Actually.
Damn.
So Wild's Bolt would have had it.
Yeah, it would have worked on your
I
Wild's
know,
bolts.
that's what I was saying. The Wild Bolt would have had it.
I gotta take a double damage. He was fucking dead. Wild.
Okay.
Alright.
Are you doing this though?
Yeah, I already cast it.
Okay. There is a massive aura of guardians surrounding you. I'm not even gonna put it out there because I don't think it's gonna matter. It is Rylas' turn.
Wait, if it's not okay, wait, actually,
You know how your spell works, and you know
So it
Rylas and
wouldn't-
Eclipse are
then
coming
it's
up.
no point because they're gonna kill him, and I need to heal Eclipse. There's no point. Then I'm gonna
Lele.
use.
No, it's fine. Doesn't
Oh, you
matter.
do have Shillelagh. You could try
Yeah,
to
just
steal
fucking
try to
hit
steal
Just
kill
hit
from
him.
Hit him.
Rylas.
Just fucking
Advantage.
It's advantage. Just
But
fucking
it
Do
is-
what Brightwing
the
would do. You
divine
two
strike
him
Brightwing
up.
would
Just
do.
fucking hit him.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'll save
Just
myself.
skull it. It's on the ground already.
Okay.
I'll hit it with advantage. I'll just
fucking
Alright.
slap him.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Just do the bump.
Bonk.
This is my
Bonk.
bonk. I cast bonk.
Guess. Fuck you. Please
Buddy.
tell me it was 2 natural ones. Oh my god.
No, it's a natural 20.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I think there has been more than 10 crits in this fight.
Yeah,
is
Holy
correct.
there's
shit.
so many.
Please.
Okay, so
many.
This is what
uh,
I require.
that now
To be
this
fair,
is a
it
weapon
also was
attack.
natural,
So
it was also
Yeah.
a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Ayo.
you're right.
Even better.
Even better.
Okay,
It's a feels
so
good.
you get to crit like a normal like a meleer
Oh, that's crazy.
because this is
And
not
also
spell
divine
damage.
strike because you.
Well,
hit
the
it.
divine
Yes,
strike
and
Also
is-
divine
divine
strike
strike
is at advantage.
is
It's
a
not.
spell,
It doesn't
yeah.
get doubled or anything.
Damn it.
So D8 plus 5.
I just had to think about that for a second. It was so. Ah, a 6.
So
11.
11 plus 8
Plus
is
it's okay.
19 plus your divine strike
At advantage.
at advantage.
You don't roll for divine strike. It just happens.
It just happens.
Oh, but the
right?
damage is at advantage because it's a spell.
Yeah.
5.
Right? Yeah. You don't have to
Oh,
roll.
hold on, it's
You don't have
advantage.
to roll bonus, but
Five.
it's a D8 of D8 of damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
5.
5. Annihilated.
Delete
24.
him. Yes.
Yeah. Just a boom, boom. Okay.
Tiny bird girl just is like,
Would you like to move?
Holy shit.
I don't know.
I love
I'll
all
move
of this.
Here, I guess, to look
Okay.
at Eclipse and be like,
Sure.
and then I'll bonus action.
No bird
Mass.
bath, only bloodbath.
Bonus action mass healing word.
Okay.
Mm,
I'm good. If you wanted to hit a horse
I
in
am
my stead.
terrible.
Yeah, dude.
And I'll
I'm
do that at
terrible
4th
right now.
level.
Okay.
I feel I did a good job.
Mhm.
I feel I have done a good.
So she smacks him and then just grins and then just waddles up, healing.
3, 4 plus 5.
9.
7 plus
and-
5.
7 plus
Oh,
5?
12. And how
12.
many people?
6.
Okay, so that's everybody, including
I don't need it.
Crater. Okay, so Faye doesn't need it, which you can identify. So that's 1. You know what? I don't think Rylas needs it either. Rylas doesn't need it either. So
Yeah.
that is
The horses me.
It's the 3 horses.
Eclipse, Nas, Brightwing yourself, if you want,
I'm good.
and okay, then the rest are all on the horses. Okay, how much was the
And you
total? 12.
You can
12.
you can add that
Okay.
inspiration to one
Add
of them
that
if you want.
inspiration. That
Hey
D8.
yo,
Put that
total
on
one,
Crater.
one
D8.
person.
Put that on Crater right now. Put that on that boy right
Add
now.
a 4 to it, Matt.
Add a 4 to Crater
Okay,
right now.
all the horses are max health.
Good.
Incredible.
Wow.
Which
wow.
incidentally, they looked really bad. So
Oh yeah.
They were at 1, you said. So I was
Yes,
like,
they
no,
were at
please
1.
heal a horse.
okay,
Didn't they take 12
that is-
damage and you just healed 12? Wow.
Yes. all right. Brightwing's turn is over. Rylas.
Okay.
Come on, buddy.
With the healing, I'm gonna kneel down and arc the shield just a little bit so he can jump
Oh.
over me.
Hell yeah. He is
Mm.
going to take it. First step on the back of this Gnoll. Second
Yeah.
step slightly up onto your shield.
And I'm gonna
And then
knock him
it's
up.
like a cartwheel flip, basically.
Yeah.
Lands on the other side and swings the
Yeah,
staff
fucking-
around
fucking
horizontally.
end
Wanna
this
say-
man.
You stole that from Eddie and Bash.
True.
What the fuck are you talking about? I took it
True,
from the
but it was
Avengers.
reversed.
What do you mean?
Reverse. Because the cat's doing the launching.
I've had a shield a really long time, Leah. Chill.
That is a
I had
16.
one too. I
Yeah,
just
I
got
had
the
one on
shield
my
be-
last fighter too. I did this a lot.
That misses.
I had a
That's
shield
okay.
that floated until my friend dropped it from.
Wow,
Right,
that
we
fucking
need-
17 is its armor class.
Brightwing
Those are
has,
some
a,
bad
Brightwing
rolls.
has
You
had a
almost
shield
wasted
this
that.
entire time.
Jesus Christ.
She's just...
Shield. Still mad.
Bye-bye.
That is 10 damage. How would I like to do this? Or would I like to describe the finish? Yes, I would.
Shit.
It is just in the land is one fluid motion with the swing, and it just cracks across this thing's head so hard that there is like a dent, like a 3-inch
Yes.
dent in the side of its head, and it falls at Faye's feet, shroud up. Last creature dead.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Battle won.
What a
Holy
Fucking
mackerel!
fight, dude. That was so goddamn
Goodness
amazing.
gracious!
As much as I wanted just to be like, I wanted to be in Elmara, I wanted to talk to all these
Yeah.
people. This
Mm.
was a very fun fight, and it was
Everybody had like that whoa turn.
Yeah.
Like that was really satisfying.
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys want to loot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
Then
Better
we'll
be
just say
1,000 gold.
say
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the sake of this that you loot, and then we'll end the session there. Roll an investigation check, somebody,
Guidance.
with advantage from Rylas' health and guidance.
I still don't use the inspiration.
Weapon back in the bag.
A 21.
A 21.
You find on everyone but the necromancer a bunch of just nasty shit. Pieces of bone, scraps of meat, nothing of value,
Dumb bitch
all kinds of gross.
things.
On the necromancer, you find 640 gold
Mm.
and 700 silver.
Oh.
I will say you don't even really find it on him. You find it in like a chest in the rocks at a later point because he couldn't even carry that much money. But you do find this and assume it to be his.
Do you think he was just like, you know what? We did like 200, 500, and then the guy was like 1,000. Because honestly, if the guy was like, give us 200 gold, we probably would have done it and been on our way.
No.
He was like
No.
1,000.
Absolutely not. No.
So
No.
I will say, Brightwing, you probably have no idea, but 1,000 gold is an absurd amount of money that the
Yes!
rest of you would basically understand. It is just a almost mocking thing, and they really just intend on killing people and
Yeah.
taking their money.
They just wanted to kill somebody.
Yeah.
There was no.
You know that I could kill somebody.
So we will wrap up the session there. Holy crap! Well fought, everyone. A couple brief notes that I will throw out. One, the bloodhounds that you fought earlier, in case you didn't figure this out already, belonged to this group, specifically to the vampire Gnoll. And had any of them gotten away, which they were supposed to have tried to do when the worm came, but you annihilated them too quick, and brought some of your blood back, it would have vastly affected the damage output. But they weren't able to. But some of them got your blood into their tails, but it didn't. They couldn't get out. Additionally, there was no D20 rolled for today because this was from that. Some of these things bounce down the road. And then the one other thing I will say, just because you may already know this, but Eclipse, the 7, I don't think you technically
The 6
rolled a
and the
7.
Yeah.
You rolled a 6. That was the initiative to put Crater in the order. And the 1 was his death save.
Save.
Yeah.
Dude, I was panicking.
Yeah.
I was like, if those were his death saves,
I thought
he's
those
fucking dead.
both
And
were
that's
his
why I
death
ripped into
saves.
him. Yeah, that's what I
No,
thought
one
too.
was
That's
to
why I
put him in
ripped into
initiative
so
because
hard.
it mattered. It mattered when someone could heal him in order
Yeah.
with his turn. So we had to put him in, and then the 1 was his death save, so he was 1 away.
Yeah, it was no
Oh
good.
my god.
I was going
was
to, but I
freaking
couldn't
out.
do another leveled spell with the enemies abound, and the enemies abound failed. That's why I was like, I was so mad about that because I had to make that call of healing Crater or trying that, and it failed, and I was mad.
Yeah. Favorite moments though.
The fucking Fae drop down.
That was
That's
so
pretty
good.
cool.
That was so badass.
Yeah, we need some art. We need some art right
Oh.
quick.
Really good.
There
We
were
need
so
the comic
many fucking
panel. That's the word I
combos.
couldn't remember.
the
Yeah.
panel.
We need the comic
The
panel.
wings like are off the edge of the panel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and Eclipse is standing there like bloodthirsty with the
Sure
spear and the
is.
shield, and it's
Yeah.
just the wings up behind
Covered in
her.
blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Gnoll's all like down groveling. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was dope as
God.
hell.
I sat at 21 HP for a while.
Oh, there were. We might have to get Cammy to do a count on the number
Yeah.
of 21s and crits in
And
this
crits.
session, because
Yeah.
there was a ton of both.
Yeah.
I dropped to 18 at one point and was like,
Wow, that has to be the lowest you've been percentage-wise.
I was at
Maybe all
5.
campaign. 5?
You're 5. Why didn't you
Wow.
say anything?
because we can't. It's raining.
Uh,
There's a lot
I don't
going on.
call
Ow.
for heals. I
Yeah,
don't
I
do
don't
that.
either.
Like
Rylas Rylas got hit once, I think, because he's
I don't.
3
I
health
don't.
down.
I am squishy caster.
Yeah.
I am
Like
a passive-
anyway.
Yeah,
That-
the knocking Faye
opening
off the
move.
ledge. Yeah, that
Oh,
was. The
yeah.
knocking
That
her
was
Yeah,
off.
sick.
that was
That was
sick as
fantastic.
hell.
That was
Yeah.
so cool.
Okay, had you guys pre-planned that, or did you DM plan that really quick?
Well, the way we like skinned it was that because Faye has Dimension Door and like her and Nas get up talking to sometimes that he was like, I think I could try something like, you know what I mean? And she like maybe taught him something, and that was his like manifestation of that, and then was like, he'd never tried it before, so I had kind of like, in my mind it went like, oh, we didn't both go. Okay, I'll just use this new thing I got. Great, whoosh, you know. So I don't know. That's kind of how I imagined it going,
Yeah, that
but
was
no,
sick.
that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
We,
that was
we
dope.
quick. He was like, "Do you want to be
Yeah.
up there?" And I was like, "Absolutely."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that was perfect.
That was wild.
Also, that fucking astral shard.
Yeah, that was.
That's
sick.
Yeah.
so
That
badass.
thing is
Mhm.
so
That's
good.
so
That's
fucking
pretty-
cool.
It's like when you use
That-
it's when you use a meta magic, you can as a bonus action.
No, it's
Oh, it
just whenever I meta magic, I can do it immediately after casting the
It
spell.
just it happens.
That's cool.
I don't know if I
have to cast a spell and I have to use sorcery points. So-
Did I share the DCs for that investigation check, by the way, or did I just say it was the hardest?
I think you said it was. just the
You
hardest.
said to get. You said we got all of it, but you didn't. Say
Yeah,
the
you
DC.
got all of it because of the roll. I think you rolled a 24 or 27 even. It was something
29.
absurd.
It was a natural 20 with a guidance, or no, it was very high. I don't think it was
Yeah.
a crit, but it was with the guidance and advantage
Yeah.
So
and
there were-
expertise.
There were
Yeah.
tiers of what you could get based off what you rolled. That was a 22 DC to get that
Jesus.
item.
Yeah,
And you
that's
freaking
fucking
annihilated
badass.
it.
Oh man.
Also, personal favorite moment was Crater coming in for the fight
Yeah.
and utterly
Yeah.
wrecking that Gnoll.
Yeah.
That was so
That tracks
good.
too, because he's done that before.
Yes, that's
Like,
why he's a
on my
warlord.
session 0,
Fucking-
I fought wolves with him before.
Yep.
Just by
Hmm.
myself. So.
Yeah.
Eclipse vaulting the dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Oh,
wing
yeah.
getting the turn undead
Oh my
off.
gosh.
The
There were
turn
so
undead.
many good things.
It's a turn.
And
So
then
I've never
many
got to
fucking
use
things.
it before.
Yeah, what the heck? Everybody
The
did a
3
million
jumps on the
things in this
chaos
fight.
bolt. Like fuck,
Yeah.
Disney, it's wild.
dude.
True.
Oh, wow. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
But-
insane.
I was like, I don't know. I feel like this one was built for a cleric because there was turn undead. There was multiple enemies where I could use the Wild's Bolt, and like it could hit and stuff. Whereas like I felt
I mean, anything that has undead is always going to be advantageous for a cleric, but this was one of many things you guys could roll, which you rolled a few days ago in game, and set up down the line.
that was fun. I just got to do a lot of stuff that I've had, but I have
Yeah.
never really been able to do.
We
Yeah.
haven't fought
Oh,
enough
wait.
creatures for me to try an enemies abound. We've been fighting a lot of single targets or
True.
like 2 targets, and then I was like, I can do the thing, and then I
Has
didn't
it?
do the thing.
I can't remember since the wolves with Ari. Have you done it since then?
No.
I don't think I've had a chance. It's been all
Wow.
because after that was the hag.
The canyon was
Mhm.
probably the last time you could have tried it, but we were worried about
can't-
Bright Wing, so yeah, there was no
Yeah,
chance.
we didn't do it there, and I think I was because Brightwing was down, so I was
Yeah.
bonus action healing word a couple people. I think. And
Well, you bonus action
Yeah.
healed me, and then I went down again, and then you bonus action healed me again.
yeah.
I went
Yeah,
down
yeah.
twice.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
couldn't. There was no.
Well,
way
and
to
then
do
the
it.
harpies, we took care of that so fast and like we didn't. After that, we were in Alea, and then like there was not enough creatures.
A lot
Like
of
we had,
non-combat stuff.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, there's been a lot of non-combat.
Fucking.
Well-
I kept it. I think it's a good I think it's worth having. I've
No,
kept
it's
it this whole
definitely
time.
worth having.
Yeah,
The
it's
thing I
pretty
was
insane
worried
in the right
about was if
situation.
he had
And-
decided to turn on the horses.
I was worried about that,
Yeah.
but I
It's
thought
Kinda
there
like,
was
I'm
enough.
okay that this failed.
I thought there was enough drama up in
Yeah.
the fray that he would have just kind of.
Yeah.
You'd have been looking
Yeah.
at something that's a little bit more violent.
There's a lot.
It's also becoming more and more interesting for me to figure out, because I have not DM'd a full campaign before. I've DM'd a bunch of one-shot stuff or multi-shot stuff, even like what Brian's been in, and some high-level stuff. I think this might be one of the most combat optimized parties I have ever seen,
Mm-hmm.
because I like the stuff that I'm throwing at you from a CR standpoint is pretty deadly, and you guys tend to annihilate it pretty well. This time a few people got low, and the worm obviously was a unique situation. But between the damage output of Eclipse and Nas, the utter insane control of Faye, and the ability to heal from Brightwing, plus in situations like this turn undead, it just feels like super balanced
Mm-hmm.
and very
pretty
hard
solid.
to fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens
Also
down
the
the road, but
8 attacks at advantage.
Well, because we've
Dude!
got like
Yeah.
the
Oh
tank.
my
You
god.
just
Yeah.
took it.
Dude,
yeah.
because I talked to Matt too. I was like, I don't think I'm ever gonna use this. I really don't think I'm ever gonna use
The
this.
fucking,
And then I
the
was
Reckless.
fucking
like,
reckless was
we're
so
gonna
good.
use it.
Worth.
It's so good.
But yeah, if there was ever a time for it to come out, that was 100% it. So I thought that
Yeah.
that was really well played.
Yeah,
We've got like
took a lot.
the
If he
tank.
didn't hit
with
Crater, I probably
maneuvers.
was never gonna do it. But because it happened, I was like, nah, we're in it now. It's over.
Yeah.
Because with the maneuvers, she can also reduce damage for others too.
Right,
Mhm.
right. So it's
Yeah.
like truly the shield. Like she's
Yeah.
not only a hit point sponge, but like a shield for others with the glass cannon,
Yeah.
with the healer, with the CC. Like it's very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's a very good comp. All right. Well, we will close there. We will. I thought there was maybe a chance to get to Ilmara today, but big psych. But very well fought, and I imagine we will get to Ilmara next week, assuming we play next week. Good session 57, everybody. Until next time, adios.
Bye.
I'm not sure.
Nope, no one's talking to you, Alexa. Nobody asked you anything.
I'm not sure.
That was too good.
That was so
gosh.
funny.
I hope
Staying
it's
in.
keep it
That's
in there. Yeah,
staying in.
keep it in
That's
there.
staying in.
Yep, yep, yep.